Hey, nah, this bitch hard, man.
Welcome back to the Moshcast. I hope everybody's having a good week and a good start of the weekend. You know who it is. It's Almighty Sai. And if this is the first time coming on and watching the pod, welcome. Please don't leave. I need the follows and the subscribers, which I've gotten to 340.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So we're there. I'm starting to think we're on this little roll here.
Right.
You know? So thank y'all for showing up. And like I said, if it's your first time, enjoy. It is Willow co-hosting today. Yo. I mean, I guess today you're always co-hosting.
I'm always co-host.
Well, here I say that because here's the thing. I thought you were going to be here today.
Yeah, I almost didn't make it today.
Yeah, you almost didn't make it today. And we're going to get into that bit here in a minute. But yeah, you almost weren't here today, but hold on, before we introduce our guests, you were going to be here. They picked you up,
right?
And here we are. So we got to say thank you to them. But our special guest today is a person that I met. When was the first time I met you? Was it this year that I met you, or was it last year that I met you?
Last year.
Yeah, it was like the last year, the end of last year.
Yep.
We did a talent show. You showed up, and I said, that is a crazy person.
Yep.
And I love it. This person does drag shows. They do comedy, because I've seen you do some comedy. Magic tricks. I don't know. They do almost anything, right?
A little bit of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Jack of all trades.
Lord Cthulhu.
Hello there, people in Podlands. I don't know. I've been around for a while. I haven't done one of these, so thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, several millennia. But I've got creature from the abyss. We get around, but we don't get invited to podcasts. As I understand it.
And I also didn't know that Cthulhu lived over the ocean.
I got stuck in London. There was this whole thing, Jap Garippa,
Oh, dang.
We don't talk about that, but, you just end up hanging about Carnaby Street, Camden. It's all right. So I got the accent a bit, I think.
Oh, you caught on, yeah.
I don't know. You can't.
It's a little stuck.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a habit.
It's a habit. I mean, I can slip into a few others if you want, but, we see where the meeting takes us.
Right. How you been?
Pretty good. Yeah, I touched down in Amarillo 1 week ago, virtually about ish now. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm sure that the weather is completely different.
Oh yeah, it's beautifully warm, just like the rivers of hell I'm used to and such. It's perfect. But I'm used to it without the air conditioning in England, so that's where the real suffering is.
Right. Well, I do want to say thank you for picking up Willow. They were stranded on the side of the road.
It's all good.
They were just like hitchhiking from where they lived, and they were trying to get here.
I couldn't miss it. I was walking.
Yeah.
My legs were tired.
It's all good.
And I was like,
I just heard like a sound, and a spaceship just landed next to me. It was crazy.
It's like
they're trying to find that in Roswell. Keep it quiet.
Yeah, you were gonna show up, and I was like, this is the perfect time to talk about how fucked up you are. Okay. But now that you're here, we can just talk about it. We can hash this out.
Not only were you going to talk about me behind my back, but now you're going to do it to my face.
Yeah. I might as well now.
Right.
What are friends for?
Right. What are friends for? Would you like to start this topic off, or do you want me to?
I would like to say, I never said anything offensive.
Right.
He is blowing this way out of proportion. I sent photo.
Y'all decide.
Of myself.
Actually, also too, Cthulhu's going to decide for us as well too. Maybe they're the judge.
Okay. Here's what happened. I was on Snapchat. Me and Sai were talking. I can't remember what we were talking about. I was looking through the filters. It was a cool.
I think we were having a fun time. We were like, oh, friends forever.
Right.
And we were talking about being friends and having friendship together and all this good stuff. And like, oh, I'm so happy that we're on pod. I think that's what the conversation started, yeah.
But, I was like, oh, look at this filter. It's so funny. It makes me look, it gives me the orange beard. And it gave me a big nose. And I was like, hey, Sai's going to love this. He usually calls me his twin. And, I'm like, dude, look, it's me. I'm you. We're twinning right now.
Right.
But you didn't like it. I thought you were going to really love that.
Right.
I really thought you were going to like it.
Right.
You obviously didn't.
So here's my side of the story.
Okay, go ahead. What's your side of the story?
My side of the story is... Did you understand what Willow was saying?
I did. I was just waiting for the popcorn to show up. But yeah, carry on.
So we were talking. I was at work, and whenever I'm at work, I'm really sad. So I end up texting Willow most of the time because Willow is my best friend. And so I was like, maybe they can cheer me up, right? And so I'm like working and just having a bad time. And I was like, you know what? You're like my best friend ever. I would probably die for you, I think I was on the lines of like this little sad, but like also like I got Willow at least. Everything else is shit, but I got Willow. That's where that conversation goes. And then I thought they were gonna send me something heartfelt, and it was just the most. I don't even know how to explain what that picture was, but it like the filter was leprechaun for sure.
Okay.
It had to have been like a leprechaun or something, and it had a red beard and a red eyebrows and red everything, and nothing about the nose, but it was just the red. And then Willow on the thing it said, "I'm Almighty Sai," and I said, "Wow, that's what Willow thinks of me, just a red-headed fuck."
No,
yeah.
I just thought it was funny. I mean, we looked like each other. And
yeah, but like also. There's not a lot of gingers around this world, especially in this area. You'd think you would let us just keep that to ourselves, But then everybody has to make jokes and red hair and red that. And does the carpet matches the drapes? And, we get out all the time. Like, does your attitude match the color of your hair? Meh. Gingerly this, gingerly that. GGG word all the time. Makes you wonder how friends actually see me. Because every time somebody posts, it's not about how tall I am or me being bald or anything. It's about, I'm Almighty Sai and I have a ginger beard. And look at me, I'm Almighty Sai. I'm going to pretend I'm Almighty Sai with ginger. I'm red-headed. Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Cthulhu, what do you think about this?
I both think you're both a little bit doolally for each other. I think you should kiss and make up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what the audience, probably agrees with me.
Was that what this is building up? You just feel a lot of sexual tension.
I'm just, you're friends. You don't have to put labels on it. It's just, obviously get through the beard and kiss.
I think we radiate too much sexual tension.
I think so.
Okay. I am getting that vibe. I thought that was me, but it's clearly not.
So should we just start OnlyFans at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we need to make.
I think that's the solution.
Right.
Is just start OnlyFans.
Moshcast or something like that.
The
Moshfans.
The MFs.
Yeah.
The MFs dooms.
If you're a real MF out there, you've got to sign up for this,
MF.
to get the behind the scenes. So and subscribe and like.
Right. We're launching that at the very end of Pride Month.
Exactly.
There you go. I think people have spoken.
Yeah.
As in me.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that advice.
On a serious note, I think the best of friends, and I've had a few over the years, should be able to low-key take the mick without any animosity. However, you can also sling that shade back as fast as you can.
Right.
So that will be waiting for you.
Yeah.
That's waiting for you now.
You know what? You're right, Cthulhu. You're right.
So you now got
I
one.
You've
got it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So save them up for a rainy day, and then.
Okay.
Just when I'm least expecting it.
All right.
There you go.
We're gonna go way too far. We're gonna keep on doing this, and it's gonna go way too far one day. And we're gonna have to apologize to each other.
Insult tennis.
It's gonna be like the Logan Jake Paul situation. We're gonna be dissing each other.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Can we not? I know I'm a monster, but seriously, I've got standards.
Exactly. Yeah, Logan Paul is fucking insane.
Yeah. That is true.
That dude is crazy.
He puts me to shame.
Yeah.
you know.
He puts this pod to shame, and
Yeah.
that's like saying stuff
Yeah.
That's like this pod's child's play compared to what he did.
for real. No, I think what we need to do is have a fan make fan fiction of you and me. Then
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna
you notice that's gonna happen regardless,
it's
right?
gonna happen.
No matter how many followers we have, there is
Right.
gonna be
There's gonna be that
a
one person
fanfic
that has
of us.
how many people, like let's say like in a group of, like, you know how people do like one out of 10 or whatever, 2 out of 3. How many people do you think in a group are fanfic writers?
I think writers, it's a huge bigger number.
Right.
Readers, though, I think
Um,
that's a small number. But writers, like maybe 1 in like 120 people.
Okay.
So
okay.
that's a good number to me.
Cthulhu, what do you
'Cause I don't
think?
feel like it's something insane.
Now, see, I think it's the other way round because I think there's a lot of sneaky, shady whatsits out there who loves a little bit low-key, late night,
Right.
you know, What's Your Father fan fiction, you know,
Right.
Doctor Who.
Mhm.
Every fandom's got it. Every
Right,
fandom's got
right.
it. And even if they say they don't, they're the worst for it.
Oh
you
yeah.
know, so,
Yeah.
you know. So, yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the stuff about. Yeah, we're getting there.
One out of 120. I want to say one out of 80 people.
I think if you go to a comic con,
No,
it's 1 in
2.
2.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's over like that for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to change it. I'm going to say 3 out of 80 people are fanfic writers. Now, fanfic readers, though, I'm going to have to say like 5 in 50.
Yeah, it's those sneaky late nights when
Right.
you're bored. You know, no one else is in the house.
Right.
You
Right.
know.
And you're just like, you know what?
You know,
I'm going to read this. real
everyone
quick.
else would be ashamed of me, but
Yeah.
you know, for some reason I'm not.
Let me get some Cthulhu fanfic right here real quick.
Oh.
I've seen some crazy stuff about the beast, like the monster Cthulhu themselves.
It's always the tentacles.
It's
as
all
well.
a tentacle
It's
thing.
all about tentacles.
People have a very weird obsession with the tentacles.
Yeah, it's the hentai
I
virus.
understand.
It's the hentai virus.
It's the hentai virus, yeah.
that's a little what is it called? Because we were talking about hantavirus, and I kept on saying hentai. And I was like, it's the hentai virus.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, that's what the tentacles do. It gives you
yeah,
that hentai virus.
Yes.
yeah.
I wanted to, I'm not going to read it, but I wanted to address that I did print out the full copy of the Inside the White House freak out over the Epstein files that the New York Times Magazine posted yesterday. It's the whole 29 pages. It's a lot, but I wanted to make sure that I did that just in
Right.
case it gets deleted.
Yeah.
And then I can go on to what is that called? That one, not Amazon, but the other one.
Etsy?
No,
No, eBay.
eBay, and I can sell it for $500.
Right.
So also, if anybody is wanting to read it and doesn't want to like kill their phone or be on some type of government watch list, I have the copy. So we'll just make this a library. You just come to my house and you can just pick it up.
Come
and then-
read this.
and you come read it.
Yeah.
Deleted New York
I
Times
think
article.
this, for some reason, me and my boss thought it would be a good idea to do this. I think it's a very important document that needs to be read, especially with like the Epstein files and all that stuff that has been going on, and all that stuff being redacted. I think this is the unredacted testament of what all that redaction was.
Yeah,
You know, I know that sounds kind of a little confusing, but this is literally saying this is what happened. This is why everything's being redacted, and these are the people that are behind all of that.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be a major upset and blow up. I do not understand how Trump is still in office being impeached when, and I go back to him all the fucking time, Nixon was impeached for less than this. I go back to the Watergate scandal because that was like the biggest upset of that whole century. And we're literally having that happen right now, and it's been going on for fucking years. We are being mass surveillanced. This is a surveillance state. We are being looked at with every corner, every social media post, everything that we have on our phone, all the cameras that we have. I mean, Flock is a thing now. Like we're literally making places where things are being disrupted. Deflock. There's apps that what is it called? Those not MVPs, but the things that you use so that they can't track where you're at whenever you're online.
VPNs.
VPNs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cthulhu. VPNs. We're doing this so that we don't get surveillanced. How is this not Watergate? How is this? This is even worse than Watergate. This is the water. What would you call it, Willow?
Like, it's just basically the dam.
It's the
Just breaking.
the water dam scandal.
It's just
That's
breaking.
actually pretty good.
It's just the dam.
I swear to God, if they do
crumbled
that,
under the
I know
pressure.
that they're watching Pod. There's so many coincidences where
There's
people
AI
survey this.
examining this pod and
Yes.
taking everything we say and sending it to the
We
government.
are calling it right now. It's called the water dam scandal, and it is bigger than anything that anybody can imagine. Especially with the Epstein files, release them motherfuckers. I heard that Japan has them. Did you hear that?
Unredacted.
The unredacted Epstein files, Japan has them.
I mean, I don't doubt that probably everyone at the top has probably got some access
Oh,
to
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I mean, hence all the stuff in England with
Right.
Randy Andy.
Oh yeah,
you
which
know.
but that's also the thing too. Those governments, they take accountability and then they push what needs to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I mean, you probably know more about that than I do. But when that shit went down, he was already out. They were moving him out.
The thing is, you say he's out, but when you actually get to the core of it, he's still living in luxury. He's still
Right.
in his little castle.
Right.
He's still hidden away, and he won't have to work another day of his life. He's not like us, you know. He's not going to see a day inside prison.
Right, right.
Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
He is still being protected.
That's true.
Which is things have moved on, and there is more accountability. There has to be,
Right.
because the people just won't stand for it. But at the end of the day, it just all goes quiet. But he's still being protected. There's
yeah.
nothing really. He's lost a few
You're completely
privileges.
right.
It's a little bit of grounding. That's what it comes down to. He's been grounded by the king a
Right.
little bit.
I was thinking about this a few days ago, that when certain things happen in different countries, not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm just making a statement.
Yep.
And I'm making a fact. When certain things happen, like theft and murder and R-word and all those things, they do the worst to that person. I know that in some countries, if you steal, you get your hand chopped off. I think that's still a thing. I know that like Japan has this thing where if you are on the Green Mile, which is death row, they do not tell you when you go. They just pick you out random. So it could be like you're on death row for that day and then tomorrow you get outed, or it could be years. It doesn't matter, and they will not tell you. That's literally the thing. It's like a mental game that you have to live with until you're gone. You know, the mental insanity. I don't understand why that's not. And maybe I'm wrong for this, but I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand why that's not a thing here. When we have major files of these things that have happened to women and children, and these men have done it, and they have been a part of it, what the fuck are we doing?
Yep.
And
Yep.
I know that it is a broken record, but it's fucking true. Like, it is insane to me that we are hiding this person that is a part of our government, that is supposed to take care of our state, or United States of America, and we're just like, yeah, what if?
Yep.
Like,
That's something.
do people not think about like, what if that was? I'm not gonna go there. That's a little bit too harsh. But I mean, honestly though, like, I have a kid. If that shit fucking happened, I'm burning it all.
Yeah.
And I'm taking myself with it, because fuck all that.
Yeah.
I'd rather die trying to avenge than fucking just let it go.
Yeah. This is why we end up with the everyday people doing things like this.
Yeah.
Like one I use, for example, is Killdozer.
Yeah.
The story of Killdozer.
Exactly.
A person
Exactly.
who couldn't get justice, reached the end, and he didn't end up killing anyone except obviously himself. And this is why these people have to take matters into their own hands, because the powers that be, who should be, are not.
Exactly.
And often they're protecting them, and that's the
Killdozer 2, the guy that burnt down the warehouse.
Yeah.
Didn't harm nobody. Didn't kill. Nobody died in that. But he burned down like a $5.5 million warehouse, and he was like, That's what I
paid
mean.
us more.
Should have paid us more.
Should've paid us more, yeah.
Should have just gave us more money.
What would you call that guy? It wouldn't be Killdozer because it's not a dozer, but it'd be like the Burning Man. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
The Burning Man.
Yeah.
That's for our generation right there. The Burning Man. That's sick.
Would you ever go to Burning Man?
No, absolutely not.
Wasn't that a factory full of toilet paper?
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
it was a factory full of
It
toilet
could
paper.
be TP'd off.
Ah, TP'd off. That's correct. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good one.
Yeah.
But that question, no, I'm not going to go to Burning Man.
No.
The only reason, two reasons. It's super fucking expensive now, which is so crazy to me. So insane. And I don't like that kind of stuff is like super expensive. I think tickets are ridiculous. I think going to having shows that like you have to pay like $6,000 to do, not worth it. And it always will not be worth it. But the biggest main reason that I would never do it is because how fucking dirty I would feel. I don't like dirt. I don't like sweat. I don't like doing anything. I'm like sitting right here and I'm already sweating and I'm like, ew, gross. I'm not a germaphobe. I just have sensory overload, and I know that if I go into a Burning Man thing, dirt and wind and people and Graves, get out of here. I don't want to do it. Would you?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
Isn't there stories of people dying at Burning Man? Yeah, that's probably one of the main reasons. I don't want to be a statistic.
I just made a mess all over myself.
Good job. So proud of you.
I'd do it.
You can go to Burning Man?
I mean, either that or one of the similar post-apocalyptic events like they do out in the desert.
Yeah.
One of my favourite shows is Dracula, and in like second season they ended up going out to one of these right at the end.
Whoa,
and
yeah.
Part of the final challenges was to rock up on the show, and they had like the Mad Max death cage, battle cages, things like that. And smack the hell out of each other, and she did. And a little bit of rage out. But I'm also a dumpster diver.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am a trash creature.
Hey, I dumpster dive every once in a while. If I find something good, I'm taking it.
Yeah, I'm the one that goes in the dumpster
For
usually
sure.
because he's the taller one, so he can grab my little legs as they sort of teetering out the back.
Well, shit. After this pod, I can tell you some spots that are actually really fucking good
That's
over
awesome.
here in Amarillo. If you want to go try them
I
out.
cleared out a dumpster in Lubbock a couple of days ago.
What?
I'm not ashamed to admit that I came away with a ton of leather, vinyl, pleather.
What?
Yes, and a ton of foam. Yes, I know. It was a beautiful, beautiful find. And I said next time I'm there, I can do it all over again.
Yeah, that's sick. I remember this. This is a memory that I have as a child. Do I know it's a dream? I'm not really sure. I don't have evidence that it wasn't a dream. So this is just a memory that I have. But I remember, so at my house, it's like the street and then the community center and then this giant like lake. Not giant, but it's a lake that's in my town. So like I lived where I can just roam around wherever. And there was a few dumpsters next to the community center. Every so often, if you walk to the lake, you can look in those dumpsters and people would be throwing stuff away. I remember walking to the lake and I opened the dumpster, and I'm not shitting you, the dumpster was filled to the brim with these toys, like little, like those, I don't know what you would call them, but you remember back in, like, they were like Polly Pockets, but not like the brand of Polly Pocket. It was like monsters and like little toy, like little action figure guys and stuff like that. It was filled with that shit. And I remember, but like, I had to tell my friends. So I got all my fucking friends from the block and was like, there's a dumpster filled with fucking shit, and we have to fucking raid this place, man. Like, we have to do it. And we spent all day there.
That's awesome.
All day picking out toys, like literally in the dumpster, in and out, blah, blah. Do I think, I don't remember, I'm not even sure if that was real. But that's where that fantasy came from. And now every time I go across the dumpster, I look in it. Because who knows what's in there? Yeah. I found TVs. I found microwaves. I found a whole bunch of shit that, like, why are you throwing this shit away? Yeah. And it's like, my microwave actually came from.
Awesome.
I wouldn't say it was from a dumpster, but it came from, like, people were moving shit out and they put it next to a dumpster, and I was like, that's it. Yep. And I've had it for, like, years. And I'm like, why did you throw this away? No. so much of a waste.
So much waste. It's in England we don't have dumpsters as such. We have skips, so they are just giant, like you're taking down a building, you need a big dumpster to fill an industrial one. So you get that. I'm a terror for those. I have dived in far too many of those for my own good. One, I went in not so long ago and pulled out some amazing vintage 1950s Christmas tree lights.
You're kidding.
Which had all the little characters on. They were adorable. And then the best ones near me, we've got these amusement arcades. And they had a load of retro gaming glass. They had claw machine parts. They had all sorts. It was incredible. So went in. Asked this guy, he said, yeah, no worries, the boss is up here at the moment, you help yourself, you make some room for us. So there I am, and it's a little bit taller than me, so again, legs out the back. I'm sort of balanced on the stomach, which is wonderful, it's good for the core,
Right.
Real good core exercises. I'm pulling all this stuff out, and I hear this voice behind me saying, oh, are you having a nice look through my garbage? And it's an ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
it's an ex-boyfriend, and he's the manager at the arcade.
How small? See, that's the thing. We talk about small world shit all the time. How fucking a coincidence that is.
Thing is, he didn't expect me to pop out and go, oh yeah, it's awesome, look at this stuff I got. So I had this little tiny sticker I pulled out which hadn't been used, this new old stock, and it was one from when the games were literally about a quarter, right?
Wow.
And it had you put this in, and it said how many coins per play. It was 3 coins per play for this. And I put it next to my car ignition, so anytime anyone had to do any maintenance on my car, it was 30 pence to play or something like this. There's this little sticker.
Wow.
Like,
what does this mean?
Anyway, so she said to me, I've got some other stuff, if you're interested. A little bit shocked that I was like, yeah, I'm okay with this.
Right.
I know I'm here.
Yeah. I'm not in denial by myself. Yeah. I know what's going on here.
So anyway, he came out and he had about 12 pieces of glass from the inside of these 1970s gambling machines, including my favourite. It was amazing, Conan the Barbarian.
Oh yeah,
Conan the Barbarian, this solid, thick bit of glass which all the lights would have shot and doing. And he said, "Oh yeah, I was about to chuck them in. If he had, they'd have all just got smashed." So yeah, I got to take it.
Wow.
So yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I've had some
Willow,
good finds.
what about you? Have you dumpster dived before?
I haven't, but I have done where I've looked into dumpsters just in case.
Right.
I haven't
You haven't found? Have you found anything?
No.
Wow.
I mean, I've seen things
What are you
where I'm
doing?
they were so visibly broken. I'm like, there's no point in taking.
Yeah, taking it or anything.
Yeah.
I think if I was to be a dumpster animal, it probably would be a possum.
No.
I love possums.
Raccoons are cute.
I'd be a fox.
Foxes.
Fox.
People tend to forget that foxes are kind of in that realm.
Yep.
They're night creatures. They like to rummage.
Yep.
They like to do all those things. But
also
foxes are super.
Themselves
Yeah,
too.
and they do get domesticated, but they are very smart animals.
Yeah, they are.
Raccoons too. Possums, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a questionable thing.
Their best
but
defense is playing dead.
yeah, I mean that is a pretty smart defense though.
Yeah, but
A lot of animals don't
stop
do that.
Another animal from being like, "Yo, you're dead," so I'm just gonna eat you.
Name one predator that possums have.
Like a cougar or a wolf
You-
or a dog.
Possums don't have natural predators. Let me look that up.
I would feel like a dog, a big dog.
Let
or
me
a
look that up.
wolf,
Let me Google that.
Or like a.
I don't think possums have natural predators. What do you
coyote?
think, Cthulhu?
I could make some comment, but I might be talking about some
hawk?
people that.
Do possums have natural predators?
I feel like a hawk maybe. Hawk would pick it up and.
Okay, they do. They do have predators, but not a lot. They have. So North America, they have coyotes. Obviously, I could have fucking. If I was just a little bit smarter, I would have been like, yeah, coyotes.
I said
Bobcats, foxes do. Yeah, you're right. And feral dogs. The birds, great horned owl and large hawks. You were right on that. But in Australia, because they're only native here in Australia for some fucking reason, that's insane.
Really?
Yeah. Dingoes, pythons, and large birds of prey.
Pythons.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I eat everything, doesn't I?
Dude, do you not know how big those fuckers get in the
I guess
wild?
not.
They are huge.
They get
I mean, I know there's like
humongous.
anaconda, but pythons. I thought python was like a smaller, medium size.
No,
snake.
you got no.
I know there's like
pythons.
an anaconda, and fucking that's huge. That I believe
the red-tailed python, and I can't remember the other one, but they are like people domesticate them, or quote unquote domesticate them. That's just a whole nother story. But there are python species that get up to 15 to 20 feet long. Wow. And they are humongous creatures.
I thought pythons were smaller snakes. I thought.
Nah, I mean there are some species that are a little bit smaller.
Ones. I don't know any of the other ones.
I mean, you got the hobo casserole type things as well.
Right.
I've actually got it's weird. It's a thing I picked up from an estate sale. It's a menu made onto a pelt of some creature or whatever, and it actually says about roadkill roadside menu, and there's quite a lot of possum dishes on there. So, given that they seem quite popular, I can probably add those people to the list.
Add humans to natural predators.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would eat possum though.
I don't think I don't know. I couldn't eat.
But
like that.
as much as people have eaten them, kind of makes you wonder what they taste like.
Like the same thing with like turtle. They always say like turtle soup is pretty good.
Turtle's good.
Or they're always like it tastes like this, or like certain things taste like that.
Snake tastes like chicken and hot dogs together. I've had a rattlesnake. Yeah.
People always say alligator.
Alligator's good. It tastes like fish. I've had alligator. Yeah, it's like a fishy, like gamey, weird. Because it's like meat, but it's also like
jerky.
It's like jerky, but fish kind of
fish jerky.
Yeah. Have you had alligator before?
No.
Wow.
What's the craziest animal you've eaten?
Probably my husband.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That was a good one. That was a good response. That was crazy. That was great.
No, quite seriously, years ago I was 13 and we had this country show, and I live in this little rural country. It's very, very, very white,
right.
and it's very agricultural. But these guys came out and they said, "We've got some things. Would you like to try them?" And they had mealworms and all this stuff and all these insects.
Yeah.
And it was just this, and everyone else was going, and I just went, I'll have some.
Yeah, I'll try it.
And gradually they just kept bringing them out to me because they knew I'd try it. So, never say never. You've got to give it a try.
Right.
So,
well, and a lot of people don't know this, and this might be a shock to you, but most of the foods that we're eating now has been switched to proteins of insects.
Yep.
Look that up. It's a real thing. So some of your cereals, some of the snacks that you're eating, some of all that kind of stuff is processed with proteins of
chocolate
insects.
is under the the advisories that they give for, you can have so many like beetle parts and things, can't it? So
coffee.
Yeah. Exactly.
People that drink coffee like their whole life end up having a reaction to the coffee itself because they end up becoming allergic to cockroaches. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah. Because coffee has a lot of that kind of shit in it.
Yeah.
But, who am I to... I mean, might be
It's
gross. I'm
possible
sorry.
to be allergic to cockroaches.
Yes, yeah. We could be... and a lot of people that are exterminators end up being that way, too. Because they are around bugs and stuff. And so it's kind of weird. It's like you eat so much of this stuff. I've seen that with my sister. She became allergic to bananas because she loved eating bananas, and she ate bananas all the time. That was her food, and then she ended up becoming allergic to bananas. So, just watch out. Don't overeat the bananas or whatever. Maybe that's what you get out of this pot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, husband.
Yeah. Don't eat the bananas, man. Yeah. So I didn't know that we were gonna get into fucking dumpster diving and shit. That was crazy.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Willow, how have you been?
I've been okay. I've been working.
Just
harassing
people?
Yeah, just harassing people, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, then my car broke down on me yesterday.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I've just been chilling, working.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. You've been, your album's coming up here pretty soon.
Here in a couple weeks.
Please hurry the fuck up.
My fault.
I have a feature on one song, and then I have a song that I made, and I'm ready to fucking let people hear that shit.
Awesome.
So it's pretty fun. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
but that problem with the song, it would have been out already.
Oh
but
yeah, and you
I
I'm gonna let you talk. You can
DM'd
talk
the
about it a little bit, but I'm gonna let you talk about it on your pod. But
no, I DM'd the guy yesterday, and I was just like, "Yo, that's crazy."
yeah,
He didn't even say anything. He was just replied with the green heart.
yeah,
I was like, "Okay."
you're like cool.
But yeah, I need to find clips of me talking about it
Oh yeah.
so I can post on.
Well, once I post this, post the pod this week, yours, then you can like snip it and stuff. But I do want to get into something, not a transition, but we are going. This is Pride Month, and I want to clarify something, and Willow knows too, because me and Willow have been talking about a lot about this. I've been an ally for a long time. My whole life I've been an ally. For some reason now that I'm kind of getting more into DJing the drag show. I don't know what it is. This is just my outlook on what this is. I've been DJing the drag shows. I've been doing a little bit more for the LGBTQ plus community. I'm doing the Pride Pod. I guess my eyes are opening. I don't know. Maybe it's just a shift of understanding. There's a lot of people that have been in my circle that have came out of the woodwork and started to show their quote-unquote true colors. And it's kind of unfortunate. It's an experience for sure. And I'm getting more frustrated as the time moves on because it's like the reaction to people just living their lives on a daily and being who they are and expressing themselves, their reactions to that are not as what I thought. And it's just been super weird to be like on this side of things being like, I'm just here to help and be an ally and support. And these people are like, what did you call it? Backhanded or like sly, like reacting to things. And I'm gonna bring up something I haven't shown you, and I haven't talked to Willow about it, but I'm gonna show you something, and then I want you to see what this all is. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Joby, you good? You just chilling? So I got into a little bit of a conversation in the past 2 days, and let me find the actual post so that I can so I can show you what the post actually is. But it has to. I think this is homophobia, right? Willow kind of knows where I'm talking about, but what would you say this is, Willow? Is this homophobia?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. You know, we had a conversation about that one person, and then they messaged me personally and said, "Hey, I'm sorry for what I said. I understand now," and they deleted the post. That was on your pod that we talked about that. This is a completely different conversation, and very shocking because this person, I'm not gonna say who this person is because it hasn't gotten to that level yet. They have been kind of cordial with me, but this conversation needs to be said, especially in the Amarillo community. Yep. And I am not afraid. If you're brave enough to post these things on Facebook, then you should be brave enough for people to express how they feel about it. Yep. So I'm going to say something, and then I want you to review it and kind of give me a synopsis on who you think, not the person himself, but like who you think, what kind of person this would post this,
okay.
right?
Okay.
It says, God's promise, and it's a rainbow. And then it says, Satan's lie, and it's the pride flag. The world needs less pride and more of Jesus. Cthulhu, who do you think, what kind of person posts that kind of thing?
I've seen, the funny thing is, I'd normally go evangelical side of things. However, the people I've seen posting a lot have never set foot in a church ever in their life.
Right.
That's what I'm seeing more and more and more. It's like, oh, so I'll see you in church on Sunday. No.
Right.
No, so yeah, that's where
it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
it's kind of a weird.
There's a weird shift at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I've been saying this whole time. because the person that had posted, they're not religious in any way. You heading out? You're sneaking out.
Oh, nice.
They're not religious in any way, or what I think. They are in the music community, and I know these people. That's another thing. I've known these people for a long time. We've had a really good relationship. I respect them, and vice versa. But what they have performed and what they produce is not what this is, and so it took me back.
Yeah.
It took me back, and I had to wait for myself to reply because I had no idea how to reply to this.
Yeah.
So this is the beginning of that conversation. This is go for a little bit. I know it's a little bit of a rant, but I think people need to know.
No, it's good.
And they need to be aware that this is happening actually everywhere. It hits home.
Yep.
It's really close to you. And people that you know. And I think they're just, like Willow talked about, brave now to say whatever the fuck they want to say on social media because they know, well, you know. What was your statement on that, Willow?
It was that not the majority, but like a lot of people on Facebook are very conservative, I would say.
Right.
The majority of people on Facebook have that viewpoint,
right.
So he's going to probably have a lot more people on the website backing him up. And the people he hangs around with probably also share the same value, so he knows they'll be there to back him up as well.
Okay. So this is what I said. Because also, too, I want to state, I know I keep on saying that, but I have these conversations with Willow. I am a little bit the glasses half full, benefit of the doubt. Let's be nice and let's bring knowledge.
Yeah.
Willow is the hothead when it comes to this because whenever I send them something, they're like, fuck them, burn them. Let's ruin their lives.
Guns blazing.
Right.
They drop them right now.
Yep.
Right. Which is totally fine. I got a fucking hair in my mouth. Which is totally fine because it gives me a perspective on how I should respond, right? So I go to Willow and I'm like, hey, how do you think I should address this? Should I DM them? Should I comment? And usually me and them have a baseline. I'm like, they're like, don't DM. We're going to go fucking straight to the comments. And I'm like, okay, cool, we can do that. But I'm going to be a little bit nice. So this is where all that starts. I'm going to say the statement again. It said, God's promise, rainbow. Satan's lie, pride flag. The world needs less pride and more of Jesus. And it took me a few days, and here we are now. This is what I said. I was pondering on what this post is and how this is perceived for a few days, especially since I see you, blank, as a really good friend of mine and a friend to many others out and in this community. And first thing that comes to my head was, quote, this is out there, end quote. And the only reason I say that is because I don't see you as the person to be so harsh, especially to a group of people that just want to live a life without discrimination like this. This has nothing to do with Satan or God. This has to do with human rights and freedoms. And once you put, well, God said, that really invalidates anything anyone does, in my opinion, of course. And to the commenter saying, love the sinner, hate the sin, what's sin? I am a believer of my God, and honestly, I don't think this statement lines up with anything constructive. What about the LGBTQ plus community that does follow Christ and or is Christian? I don't follow what that means exactly. I have family members that are in this community too, and I think you do as well. And I can firmly say Satan and my blood do not go in the same sentence. I'm not saying, quote, blank is gay, so they are following Satan's lie, end quote. It's ridiculous and very disrespectful, and quite frankly, very surprising coming from you. As far as I know, the art you make and the following you have do not represent discrimination like this. I love you, big dog. There is something to think about this, though. That's what I said. Then they are we clear? You understand what I was saying, Willow? You understand what I'm saying? What? You good? The pool's closed. It's not hot enough. What do you mean? Hold on. Let's pause real quick. It is 89 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
That's insanity. That's insanity. What the freaking heck?
Maybe someone pooped.
Wow. Maybe I woke up, took a huge shit in the pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
It might be for the best, though.
Yeah. Well, we gotta watch out for the Texas screwworm now. So, Jesus. All right. He commented. It took him a minute, but he commented, and he said, "Seems to be a lot of confusion around this, so I'll make it clear for all of you. I reposted this because Satan can create nothing new to this." Oh, sorry. I reposted this because Satan cannot create nothing new, and he distorts what God creates. The rainbow is a symbol of the covenant of God made with man after the flood, and I don't view the rainbow as anything else. No ill will here, and if you believe differently, then that's fine. I don't hate you. Most of you know me in person, so if y'all want to talk, my DMs are open. I got love for all of my brothers and sisters, and I hope all of you are doing well. That's what he commented. He didn't tag me because I think this was a general statement because there were other people on here that I know that were like on the same line. But they were a little bit more like offended, which is totally fine. You can be offended to this. This is crazy. Yeah. Crazy work that you're going to post this, right? Yeah. So he didn't tag me. I wish he did because the last thing I told him, he did not respond. And the last thing that I told him, I tagged him and I said, I mean, that's definitely a fair opinion to state that the rainbow that you believe to be a covenant to Jesus, that's totally cool. I completely understand that. I said, I mean, that's definitely a fair opinion. I guess my question is more why say Satan's lie with the pride flag? To be honest, I don't associate the rainbow with pride. I associate pride with pride because that's what pride is. I'm sorry that it's all the same colors as a rainbow, but they kind of like... It's a different type of symbol. It's a different type of thing.
Different rainbow, yeah.
And I'll get more into that here in a little because someone else comments, and then we get into the whole shindig of like what's different and what's not. I said I think most do as well. And also, why does the world need less pride? Like I could understand like violence or war or human trafficking or like release the Epstein files. I didn't say that, but like that's where I'm coming from. Yeah. Those are valid, but why less pride? Like the whole post is about the queer community, Satan, and God. Why couldn't you use any other example if you wanted a different point to come across then? Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. Like he just like kind of like what is it called? Contradicted himself because he was saying that's not what the post meant, but that's what the post is. So can you make something else up? Don't share something that someone else made if you don't want it to have that point. Yeah. I want to also state this person does have queer community in their family. I've talked about it on pod. They have been around, you know? I'm sorry. That's just the truth. And if they were here, they would be very upset about this, I feel like. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not saying that would happen, but Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm not over here posting these things and then my cousin's coming out being like, why are you posting this? Because they are in the queer community, heavily. I don't post those because I am an ally and I support them. Yeah. Anyway, that's just whatever. No. Someone else commented, and this is where it gets fucking crazy. And I'm not going to say everything that she does because it is long and drawn out. And tell me if I'm getting boring. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Very boring.
I'm just a thirsty creature, so enjoy. I'm enjoying.
I'm gonna say some of the things that they say that are kind of like points to come across so that we understand where she's coming from. But she commented and said, pride is dangerous because it leads people to place their own desires, wisdom, and authority above God's. It was the root of humanity's downfall. Adam and Eve's desire to be like God led them to be disobedient, and then sin was brought into the world. Jesus repeatedly warns us against pride and exalts humanity. The Bible says pride goes before destruction, and God possesses the proud but gives grace to the humble. The irony here is that the rainbow is that of the God symbol, blase about the fucking rainbow. I don't give a fuck about that. But I do want to point out that she's talking about pride, and we're talking about pride.
Yeah.
And I think, Willow, do you understand the difference?
Oh yeah.
Cthulhu, do you understand the difference?
Oh yes, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. You know, it's just something
See-
I explain to people.
So what's the word whenever it's like the sounds the same but they have?
So that's where we're gonna go here in a little bit, because I literally bring that up. I literally bring it up because I'm not going to be that person to be like, I understand where people come from, but to bring up points and actually show what the points are, I feel like that's a little bit more involved and a little bit more like, I know what I'm saying. Do not gaslight me, you
yeah.
bitch. Like, do not gaslight me. I know what I'm saying, you know? So I go on Google and I type in the definition of pride, and it gives me both definitions.
Oh.
Do y'all want the
Convenient.
definitions?
Go
Do you want the
ahead.
definitions?
and
Okay.
I'm sure they'd like the
Yeah.
definition. Let's
Word pride. Moshcast word of the day.
Word of the day,
Pride.
It should be like the word of the day is pride, and then the other pride is like has the stars. There's two definitions of pride and pride. It's like imagination.
Yeah, I was literally thinking the same thing.
Pride is a complex emotion and cultural concept. It generally refers to a deep sense of self-worth and satisfaction in your achievements or an exaggerated sense of personal importance. Culturally, though, I want y'all to get your books out and start writing this shit down because we're in class.
You got to remember,
There
people
will be a
nowadays
test.
Are very
There will be a
illiterate.
test at the end.
We have to remember people nowadays are very illiterate and
Right.
they don't know the meanings
Right.
behind words.
Hey, I am so down to help kids start writing. You know, it would be crazy if some kid came up to me and said, I started writing in my journal because of you. Bro,
What?
I would start crying.
Right.
Culturally, though, pride signifies self-affirmation, visibility, and equal rights for marginalized groups,
Yeah.
most notably within the... Willow?
LGBTQ community.
You're right. That's crazy. Yes, pride is... The definition of pride is deep sense of self-worth and satisfaction in your achievements, and exaggerated sense of personal importance. But also culturally, pride signifies self-affirmation, visibility, and equal rights to a marginalized group, such as the LGBTQ plus community.
And it's not just
That
the
is a
LGBT.
Google. That is one Google search.
Right.
5 seconds. Definition of pride. Right there.
And it shows you both.
Literally.
I mean, people can take this into so many other small groups, like the disabled community, for
Yes.
example. Years ago, it was considered, oh, God, we can't have a disabled person on television. You know, you can't have somebody in a wheelchair because, oh, it's not right, it's not proper. But then when you were a disabled kid, that's what you got bullied for, because you were not normal. You were not like everybody else, even though disability is perfectly normal amongst the majority of people. So the disabled community has started embracing this pride in the same way. And
Yep.
it's just so important, because it's saying, I shouldn't just have to sit at home and rot and, you know, watch TV all day, whatever. I shouldn't be, you know, or stigmatised as somebody who's living on benefits.
Right.
You can go out and do what you want to do. That you go to embrace and be, you know, your own person and say, yes, I've got this. Or, yes, I'm queer, or and I'm not going to hide it.
Right.
It's not about saying, oh, I'm so proud of what I'm doing, oh, because I'm
Yeah.
so hyper sexy or stuff like. No, it's not. That's what they think it is. That's what they think, and it's not. It's not. It's just to say, I exist, and I shouldn't be ashamed of existing.
Exactly.
I can go out like every other Tom, Dick, and Harry, and shenaniganize with the rest of the world.
Right.
You know? But no, they seem to think they should just kick you back into the closet again.
Right.
And like I say, it works across a number of these communities. You know, take it back further. It wasn't just that; it was about race. It's, you know, and it's just wrong. It's just, you know, and people should be able to go out and enjoy their cultural festivals,
Right.
enjoy Pride. Just be disabled, you know, without having to sit at home with some stigmatism like throughout. I know it's ridiculous. So
Exactly.
So yes, that is very different. But they don't like to hear that, do they?
No.
They don't
No.
like that. They don't like
And
that.
this is where, because it gets weird, because this conversation, I started around 11 p.m., and then it didn't stop until 4 a.m.
I've
So
got bump
this,
that. There you go.
yeah, this person was up dealing with me. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be up. I'm working right now. I'm supposed to be awake. So we're like, I have all the time in the fucking world.
Yeah,
lady.
you know.
Like,
Ding ding, round 3.
yeah, like I can go all fucking day.
Round 3 a.m.
For real.
That's usually when the husband walks in and he's going, "Hey, you got a good Facebook argument going on?" I'm like, "How'd you know?" It's like, well,
I'm on Facebook, and every time I scroll, I see the post that you're arguing on. It's exactly how it is. Again, I don't think that I have to bring it up, but I'm going to in this next thing because I don't think people have common sense, you know? So she said that. I looked it up, and I did all that, and I said, the term pride is different, especially in the Bible versus the LGBTQ plus community. And I think that is definitely self-explanatory. And if anyone doesn't know, I looked it up to give an example of the difference. And if you still don't understand, then please go educate yourself and look it up as well. We use words that contradict each other every day, and it is definitely okay in some cases. And when I say that, because I put quotation in some cases in quotation, because I didn't want to get too far into this, but there are words that people use, and it is completely different from the actual word, especially with pride. And I don't have to like go into full detail, but that's how it is. And that's definitely okay. But there are some things, like we were talking about, the Confederate flag and all that stuff. It's like those cases are those are bad. That's saying we're using this for good and then we're making it bad. The Nazi symbol, there's so many cases in history where they have turned something good and then they turned it around and it was horrible. So those cases are completely different from what we are saying.
yeah.
And I am fully aware of that. So there are good and bad reasons we contradict these words. And I think that's a good note to point out because people will take that out of context and be like, well, what about the Confederate flag? What about, like, we can even go as far as saying, maybe I'm a little bit out of line here, but we can go as far as saying people that use the N-word. White people made that word. Now that culture uses it. We don't use it anymore because it's bad when we use it.
Yep.
But for them using that is okay. And it will be 100% okay for the rest of history because they use it in a different connotation.
See, in the queer community, again, the word queer, a lot of people are still uncomfortable
Exactly.
with that
and
word.
I've talked to Joby about
Yeah.
that because I'm like, should I say queer community? And she's like, yeah, because you're using it in that sense.
Yeah. Now, another word in England, I won't say it for, is an F slur, ending in T, commonly also referred to as a bundle of sticks. So we actually have a food that's also named after it,
Right,
which we have for your tea on a Saturday night. But that's another thing.
Isn't that also like the end of a cigarette butt? Is also called
well, even it's the whole
three-word-
cigarette in England, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, so and we proudly embrace it in our community.
Right.
Now it's suddenly you'd see like Westboro shouting, "God hates," and you're like, I didn't know God took up smoking, tried smoking at any point.
Right.
Like you want to throw it back, you have a bit of a game, but you know what they're getting at, and there's been some like taking it back, and you're like, okay, so I am.
Right.
If you want to see me that way, I'll embrace it. I'm okay with this. But it's there's certain things like you say. It'd be kind of when they turn around and with the Confederate flag and they start talking about the pride and stuff. It's like, well, maybe you can still have that pride, but without maybe start separating it. Find a way to progress into being, proud of your area. There's nothing wrong with regional pride. If you tell somebody like what your home sports team is, they're literally like, or boo,
Right.
You've got that pride. But it doesn't have to have you don't have to go back to the old symbols.
Right.
They're
Right.
still clinging to it. But that rainbow that we have is so different from the other rainbow. It's in its own reason. There's so many other communities though
Right.
that use the rainbow. In the UK, the NHS had the rainbow.
Right.
So our health service, Nobody argued about it between the gays and just said, "Oh, excuse me, you can't have that."
Right.
No, it's a rainbow. It's everyone's rainbow. Even
The rainbow outside doesn't have light blue, white. It doesn't have black. It doesn't have brown. What other color does that hold?
We have Richard of York gave battle in vain, so it's the indigo violet.
Right.
So, or Randy Old Evil goes bonking in Venice. Yeah, we have a few. Randy Old Evon goes bonking in Venice. That's how to remember your rainbow
crazy.
colours.
That's so funny.
I was like, whoa, Cthulhu knows the colors.
That's crazy.
We
It's
have
like trying to remember the planets, and it's like my very excellent mother gave us nachos or something
Right.
like that.
We have one for
Wait,
our
nachos.
Nachos. Ooh.
Gave us
I messed it
nachos?
up.
Oh yeah, Willow's a part of the generation where they don't think that Pluto was a planet. That's crazy.
No.
bro.
I remember the one. I can't remember the one we had for Pluto, but yeah, there was my very excellent mother just served us nachos.
Served us 9 pizzas.
That's the one I remember. 9 pizzas.
I'm getting hungry.
That's the one I remember with Pluto.
No,
Are you with Pluto? Do you stand with Pluto?
I stand with Pluto. I stand with Pluto.
Cthulhu, do you stand with Pluto?
I started the argument. That's still my little bits of meddle in.
I'm causing ruckus.
I'm out there. Now we have one from my home city. It's Norwich is my home city, and that's knickers off ready when I come home.
Oh.
But knickers with an N, that's not
Right,
the Queen's knickers
right.
with a K.
What do you got over there? Oh, purse.
That's adorable. I love it.
I got purse. Wow, that's cute.
That's adorable.
Wow. I'm going to say, I want to clarify my stance. Oh, sorry. I am also reading back to what I said. I want to clarify my stance. The word pride in the Bible is not the same as the word pride in the LGBTQ plus community. And the fact that most cannot see that difference is astounding. It's time to start looking within yourself to see what the actual root of the issue with yourself is. The Bible warns us about a lot of things, and most that is an actual warning. Let me go back. The Bible warns us a lot about things, and what am I having a stroke? I'm having a stroke.
I do so.
Jesus. And most that is an actual warning, most set aside. We can point here and there, what to do, what not to do, New Testament and Old, eat bacon or not, wear fixed clothes, shave beard, work on Sundays, blah, blah, blah. But being gay, celebrating someone or people that are proud to be who they are, oh no, we can't send them straight to the fire.
Scandalous.
I know a lot of people who pick and choose how they follow God.
The cherry-picking Christians.
The cherry-picking Christians.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I know we can go to the Old Testament, because I was raised in a church.
Same here.
Yeah. So I know a lot about the Bible. And I know that there are things that we cannot do on Saturday. We can't, eat pork, wear fixed clothes, shave beard, whatever you want to talk about. Those are things that we can't do. Oh, but being gay, being weird, this and that, we're going to pick on that stuff. But the Bible literally says those are the rules too.
Mixed fibers.
Yeah, we talk about them. They're like, "Oh, that was the Old Testament." So was that the Old Testament?
Yeah.
And if you want to get scientific about it, look, I've gone super. Joby knows I get obsessed with things, and I start looking into the science of these things. Mm-hmm. When people back in the day, this is my take on this whole LGBTQ plus community. This has nothing to do with the Bible because it wasn't even real back then. These terms that we're using, they weren't even made back then. Yeah. The word gay wasn't even put into the Bible because it wasn't even a word that was developed until like the 1980s or something like that.
Rapture wasn't in there.
Right,
Things
right.
like that, yeah.
So let's talk about what would happen. Let's talk about like what I thought Jesus was saying whenever he was talking about men being with men, right? Mm-hmm. I think that they were not clean. I think there was a lot of people that didn't take baths, didn't take showers, they didn't have that kind of like, what's that word? That word? Not the hygiene, but it's like they didn't have that privilege to be clean all the fucking time. They didn't have a bathroom that we can wash our hands in, So think about the intimacy issues that one would have whenever they were dirty, especially men with women and blah, blah, blah. This is in the Bible. This might be a little bit too much. Trigger warning, I'm sorry. But this is just health. This is hygiene 101. Think about the intimacy issues that they would have when they would do that. They would get sick, their shit would fall off, they would die. I know, like, back in the Bible, they would say, make sure you're clean before being in bed with a woman and stuff like that, because there was so much UTIs, all of those health issues that would happen if you were intimate with these people, intimate with the people that you were wanting to be intimate with. I think that's what they were talking about. It wasn't that Jesus was saying, don't be gay. It's like, don't have sex because it is dangerous to your health. Don't eat pork back then because it was dangerous for your health. Because,
shellfish, yeah.
Because pigs back then were riddled with disease and riddled with worms and stuff like that. And until now, I mean, we can eat pork now. Now, is it better? I don't know. I don't eat a lot of meat anymore because the FDA will approve literally dirt for us to eat. But back then, people were dying because of it. It was a death thing. That's what I think the Bible was saying. Not that you can't be gay. Just don't fucking have sex.
I did some Bible study during my youth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Here's one. My parents were both trained as preachers in the Methodist Church.
Wow. I was a Methodist for a while.
Same. There we go. We've got Methodists in the hizzy. So. Methodists in the Moshcast. So the chap who interpreted it as for us was also saying that frequently within these households that they would often have siblings lying together. So because they were small places, they wouldn't have, they don't have the, comfort of single beds, bunk beds, Thomas the Tank Engine beds, whatever.
Right.
They didn't have that back then. So naturally, they would usually put the boys together and the girls together. That was generally how it was. The girls had one side, boys. And naturally, you're growing up, things happen in the middle of the night, stuff starts moving.
Right. Now, let me preface this. This is Bible time. This is
Bible
today time. This is like history.
Yeah.
We know that like this shit is wrong now. We don't do these things, but back then, historically, this is what happened.
Yes.
I don't know. I have to. We got to make sure that the fucking
They're gonna clip it out of context.
Yeah.
No. Well, and naturally, these guys would have, urges.
Right.
And and they would be wrong. That would be seen as wrong to explore those urges.
Right.
So that was a lot of what they were talking about. That was like, no, he's your brother, and it wasn't necessarily meant, lying with another man. It was about lying with your brother.
Right.
And this is where we were told a lot of this comes from. Because, like I say, they didn't know these things. Yeah. They just, and like you say, it's wrong, and, but this is how things were, and obviously that would have probably led to health issues and things like this.
Yeah.
And
I mean, like you have an incestuous relationship, those kids are going to be fucked up, and that is scientifically a fact because it has happened. Do you see these people that are blue bloods or whatever you would call them, pure whatever? Is that right?
I don't think that.
Blue blood.
No, it's. I mean, we could talk about certain people from certain countries or certain other parts of the states that, like they might still do certain practices like this.
Like even taking the same family line of dog or an animal, and they do that, you're down the line, you're going to have complications.
Yeah, incestuous inbreeding and such. Yes. I live in a place called Norfolk, and it was notorious for that. So it's.
Do I need to educate myself? Is blue bloods a bad thing to say?
No.
That's like a name of a TV show.
Oh, it's not even a thing. It's not even a term.
I think it was like a royalty term, wasn't it? Yeah,
it's like alien blood.
Oh, okay. So I'm not offending anybody.
That might be offensive to the aliens.
Okay, but also too, like a lot of the Christians and a lot of people that read the Bible do take this one out of context too, where man was lying with a child.
Yeah,
that child was a child that is pedophilia, was also his son.
Yep.
So
we also didn't back then. They didn't have ages of consent.
Yeah.
They also had a different mortality, ages and things like this. They were dying a lot earlier, and
Right.
for them it was the attitude that when a girl got her period and things like that, this is when she was a woman, and it doesn't equate to that. We've got more common sense on it now for the most part, and we're just but people don't understand this.
Right.
And then on the other side of it, there's people on the simple side equating this to other religions and turning around and saying, "Whoa, what so and so had a bride that was whatever age," and you're like, "Yeah, but this is so far away. They didn't have concept of this. We have evolved." And people are not doing that now. They shouldn't be doing that, and we now know to call it out.
Yes.
But anyway.
Who would have known that we would got human autonomy and human health in the Moshcast today? I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You read a book from 3,000 years ago, things are going to change just a tad.
Right.
And they were all letters taken from different people's perspectives, retranslated how many times. Also, look at how women were treated back then.
Oh, horribly.
And
they made your cough go away, stone her to death.
Yeah. And if she'd have time of the month in the wrong part of the house, kick her out, scrub down the flat, just what?
I think there was a thing in the Bible that literally said that if your wife was out of line, you could have an affair with her just to get back at her or something like that. I might be wrong, but there's something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to follow the rules of a 3,000-year-old book, then be my guest. But also, they didn't have fucking social media and doctors and fucking cars and shit.
Yeah.
She commented, "At the end of the day, man, we're all sinners and we all fall short of the glory of God. There's things in all of us that we know aren't good, impulses that we need to correct or change. Only God can help us change deep-rooted things we have set our identity found in Christ, not in sexual preference." Let me see if this is any good, blah, 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 because it's all just blasé about Jesus. If someone, I wanted to bring this up. She goes, "If someone loves murder, shall we embrace it and say that that's just who we are and they're proud of it? No. If someone loves meth, should they be okay, or should we be okay with it and that's not our problem? Let them do what they want? No. Christ calls out to love one another and to righteously judge when needed. We're a self-destructive people. It's our job as the body of Christ," and blah blah blah.
So she could have used any kind of example for that.
Yeah.
She could have said.
Well, it gets worse, but yes, this is the first example that she had made.
She said, "If someone loved meth."
Yeah, if someone loved meth. Yeah.
Can I just 1 moment? There is one example that these people never seem to use. I'm not saying which example at all, but they never seem to use a particular example. But consenting gays. I mean, there's other really good examples out there, but
exactly.
no, we can't mention that one.
We can't have these guys putting stuff up each other's butts.
But they could go off to an island to cavort.
We can't be consensual human beings at any point in time.
Humanity.
What's more gay than going to an island with a bunch of other men?
Yeah, honestly. Epstein gay? Question mark?
Dude, well, for sure Epstein was taking it up the ass.
Well, Trump did. But
he got a few things up there.
Also, don't forget Bubba.
What?
Bubba.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 But
That's
no,
insane.
can't be gay.
What am I to say? I said loving murder or letting drugs destroy your life or people around you are not the same as having freedom to have a happy life. And even then, the world around the LGBTQ plus community is still discriminating against them because of who they are. I think you forgot that choices are changeable. Who someone is not changeable. You can stop murdering. You can stop doing drugs. You cannot stop being gay or queer. Like, I don't know what you're trying to say. I've had God call me, and this is another prime example of these people, because when I was a kid, I played the drums for my church. I was 6 years old, and there was a guy that would travel and then go preach into churches, and he came to my church, and he called me up. I was not even inside the church. and they were like, everyone's like, Braxton, where are you? And I walked in, and the guy literally said, this might be a miracle. I don't know, whatever the fuck. I still believe in this kind of weird shit. But he said, God pointed you out and told me that you needed to do music. Call it what it is. That's my memory, and that's what I believe. So I believe that Jesus, or God, my God, literally said, this is what you're going to do for the rest of your life. And I am 31 years old, and I'm still doing that, right? So this is why I bring this up. Because I said, I've had God call me to play drums. You know who stopped me from doing that? The Christian community. Because they literally kicked me out of my own church because of who I am. Other branches of religious communities, you know this too. How many religious communities don't like playing music in their church because they think it is not of God?
Yeah, they can be funny about it.
Exactly. Should I stop? You tell me what the Bible says, I guess. You know?
I mean,
Thou shalt not play the drum.
Yeah, thou shalt not play drums. What impulses? Loving who you love, being who you are. I can't change my autism, but some might say I have a demon in me, which is true. I've been told that needs to be exorcised out of me. I've seen it way too many times in the church. You got bipolar disorder, you have a devil in you. It's wild how the two worlds we are talking about have totally different perspectives. All I've seen in this religious community is hate, always. You know who accepts me for who I am? Just fucking guess, right?
Yeah.
I've had more problems with people on the other end of this because they just don't understand than I've had with the community I stand up for. So who is the problem? And Willow knows the people that I'm having conversations back and forth about isn't the LGBTQ plus community. It is the people that have problems with them.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is where I get upset because I do not understand why they're saying, we have a problem, you are the problem. The LGBTQ plus community is the problem. They're causing all of this. No, you pointing your fucking finger and saying that it's a problem, you are that. Are we not here on this planet?
It's because they are being told that we are the problem.
Right.
That's the thing.
They just believe what they hear and see.
They are being. It's like a church I went to. There was a person who went to seek help for alcohol, for alcohol addiction, and they turned up at the door of their church, where somebody reported them to the pastor and said, "Oh no, you're going down an ungodly track. We can't, have you in." It's like, but I'm getting help. Isn't that? Shouldn't you guys be like offering the help? But no,
Right.
Instead, somebody threw them under the bus and said, "No, you're not welcome anymore."
Right.
Why were they welcome when they were drunk out their heads and, killing their problems with booze?
Mm-hmm.
But, the minute they seek help for it, and part of that help they wanted to be was through the church, then they just told,
Right.
you're out.
My church had a lady, I don't remember her name, but I will call out the church because fuck them. The Victory Family Worship Center. They had a child care, whenever our church was involved, and she took care of the kids. Awesome job. I mean, good that you fucking know how to take care of kids. I wouldn't be able to, whatever. And I didn't know this until the end. This is why I know this story. Is it fake? I don't know, because I do not know this person to even have a different opinion about this person, to even have this whole story. She got fired from that because she had bipolar disorder. Have I ever seen her have bipolar disorder? No. Did I ever seen a flare-up, per se? No, I did not. But the church fired her because she had bipolar disorder. Did I say that right? Bipolar disorder? Sorry, that word was a little weird in my head. Because they thought that that was a demon. That was literally something that needed to be exorcised out of her, and she couldn't take care of kids because of her disorder. How do I know this? Because I was a part of that fucking church. I was the youngest kid in that church community, and everything that happened, I was in that fucking circle, right? Mm-hmm. So it made me question, that was the start of all of these questions about how the church, and she'll bring it up. People hurt you, not God. No fucking shit, Sherlock. Like, holy fuck, do you not understand why people hate going to church? It's not about God. I believe in my God. I believe in my Jesus. Not yours, for sure. But I do believe in a sense of I'm going somewhere when I die, right? But it's not the reason I don't go to church. He's not the reason. You are. You are the fucking problem. And yet people do not see that. You're going to exercise a fucking disorder out of somebody? You're insane, dog. Like the addiction, the alcohol. Yeah. It's like, bro, like we're gonna slip up. Yeah. No one is 100% sober ever. To
is human.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like I know addicts. Like I watch pods and they talk about their addiction. Like they're still going because they are still going through it. Mm-hmm. They haven't. I don't have it. They'll say I haven't done it in 5 years. They're still thinking about it. Like they are still an addict because that's how it works. And even me. You know, I've done my fair share of things. You cannot tell me that I don't think about it at least twice or 3 times a week. Because I know, I feel that. It's a disorder. It's a fucked up fucking mind thing that people cannot get over. It's like, Jesus Christ. You can stop doing drugs 100%. That's a choice you make. But having disorders like that or being yourself as a human being, you cannot. You cannot change autism. You cannot change how you love somebody. You can't change your gayness. How would you even say that, Willow? You can't even. Goes right back to what I was saying about like, why are we having this conversation type shit?
Yep. Right.
Jesus Christ.
Shouldn't it be a topic so heavily talked about?
Yeah. And this is where it goes up. She goes, people have let you down, not Jesus. Oh, fucking A. Preach to the fucking choir, dog.
Oh, really?
No shit.
I didn't know that. I broke my fucking mind there.
I have to add on this. You talk about like seeing things from a scientific point of view, and this is where my take on it is. Apologies to anyone out in Moshcast land if this makes them uncomfortable. I don't think it's too taboo to say.
We've said some crazy shit on here.
We've said some crazy shit. So, it would be a cruel God who puts the prostrate up the butts and doesn't allow that stuff. So, for all those holier than thou Christians, maybe try pegging, see the results, and then you might have some more insults.
So you don't feel uncomfortable? Let's go even farther.
Okay.
What if you go up to heaven and Jesus says, let me wash your feet, dog? Is that too gay? Dude, is that too gay for you?
Wash my feet.
What if Jesus says, wash my feet, dog? Is that too gay for you?
You want to go through these gates? Get on your knees, wash my feet.
What if Jesus says, hey, let's take a nap together? Is that too gay?
Gonna spoon with Jesus.
Yeah, you don't let Jesus spoon you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is where I worry in case with the feet thing, in case Jesus is actually Quentin Tarantino, and I'm like,
hey, look. All I'm saying is there was a lot of foot washing in the Bible.
There was.
Dude, all I'm saying, they were freaks, bro. They had to have been.
Oh. Yeah. Look,
they did.
The Romans.
Exactly, dude. Vikings.
Yes.
Fucking Romans.
Romans
dude, they
were
Vikings are fucking each other.
Not the Greeks. I was like the Greeks. No.
Oh, the Greeks certainly.
Oh, right. Am I saying that correctly? The Greeks, because like the Olympians and shit, they were orgies and fucking.
Oh yeah.
Hey, baby, they invented the Olympics. Pass the baton,
Yeah. So what the hell are we doing?
Sure. Vikings.
Yeah.
There's stories of the Viking men, fucking each other.
Yeah.
Well, the Romans had orgy houses. They literally had these places. There's a series I love. It's a British series called Plebs. It's hilarious if you get to watch it. And it really covers just what freaks they really were.
Right.
Because you can trace back, sex toys all the way
back down.
And they weren't just like stuck in the cupboard or,
Right.
They were there on the mantle, sitting there.
Showing off. This is my prize.
There is my ivory phallus. I'm very happy.
Let me say this too. I don't want my God and my Jesus not to be hot as fuck. What are you talking about? You want some like neck bearded weird fuck being like I'm Jesus.
I mean, I'll be okay with it. That's my thing.
But I'm saying like in the perspective of like this grand fucking like super thing.
We want a sexy sky daddy.
I want a sexy fucking Jesus. Yeah. I want to be like, that's who my daddy is.
Yeah.
That's who my daddy is. That's crazy.
Daddy
That's crazy to say. That's who I want my daddy to be.
I love Sky Daddy.
I love Sky Daddy. That is pretty good. That should be on a shirt. You should make a shirt that says "I love Sky Daddy."
Yeah, my sexy Sky Daddy.
She go, oh yeah. The Christian community isn't perfect. Neither is the LGBTQ community, which is that's valid. I'll give you
Yeah.
that. But then it turns south because here we go.
Uh-oh.
I've seen a lot of grown men parading around naked in front of children. This is what you're okay with? Saying love is love, and then, yep. Go
Is
on.
she talking about drag queens?
You were going to get there. Yep. Saying love is love, parading around naked in front of children, is that okay to you? Saying love is love and they can't find help who they love even if it's a minor. Is pedophilia okay with you? They're also huge on advocating for kids to embrace their sexuality as kids.
We literally had the same idea. We both grasped for this.
Yeah. This is where I have to take a pause and say, I think
good.
you and you are aware that there are good people and there are bad people.
Because here's the thing, as I've always said this, is just because one person within the community is a bad person doesn't mean all.
Yep.
Just because one trans person went and did a terrible thing to somebody doesn't mean it's all trans people.
Right.
Just like not all police are bad.
Right.
Not all pastors are all predators.
Mm-hmm.
Just like all people within the Christian community aren't all, the stereotype hating. I think that of everybody. There's bad people within everybody. So
Yeah, 100%.
But if you think just because one person that must be all,
Right.
then you're a little stupid.
I would wholeheartedly and firmly say and die on this hill that in the LGBTQ plus community, if someone ended up being like that in our bubble, especially in our community, we would exile that person. I seen
multiple people in the LGBTQ community that are bad people?
Right, and we exile them. They're no
We
longer
do not
a part
claim
of this.
them.
Right.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, exactly.
But I will say though that I know people that have done the same exact fucking thing in the church community, and they're still fucking
I can name a trans
there.
person right now that I just absolutely despise. Do y'all know Lily Tino?
Is she
She's a trans woman.
from the Disney? She's
Yes,
like the Disney
chick.
Oh,
She went
yeah.
into like raiding Disney
Yeah,
bathrooms.
yeah.
I don't believe that she's a real trans woman.
No,
I think she is a person set up to make us look bad.
right.
I feel weird
She's a
even
psyop?
gendering her right.
She's a fucking
She's a
psyop.
plant. No, I 100% think she's a plant. And I don't even feel right gendering her as what she
No,
is,
because she's
a
not.
trans woman. I think he isn't a real trans woman. And
You
it's
think the
just
government planted them?
because I think so, just to make us look bad.
I mean,
No, I 100% believe. If not the government,
Yeah.
it's just somebody who is very homophobic and
Right.
just wants to make us look bad. Really bad.
I mean, also
I
James
think-
Charles. Let's talk about James Charles.
That's another person.
Jesus
James
Christ.
Charles, Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
Chris Chan? Have you heard of
Patrick
Chris
Starr.
Oh,
Sonic Chew. Chris
Yes,
Chan,
yes, yes.
Exactly.
Oh,
And then-
yeah.
yes, that
The
was
biggest.
With, shit was they were doing stuff with their mom, right? Some shit
Yeah.
like
Did a lot of stuff with
Did
it.
Yeah.
a lot of fucking horrible
Yeah.
things.
But yeah, but of
But
course, yeah.
like I said, within all the communities, you could name people who've done bad things.
Yeah.
But the majority that they can't name are the ones that are going out there, setting up food banks, taking care of people with, being kicked out of their homes, and taking care of all the stuff that's Christian.
Right, right.
You do not need a Sky Daddy to do good things.
Right.
What you need to do is just do them for the sake of doing them.
Right.
If somebody needs help, then, like the stuff we've been doing through Idol.
Yeah.
Idol is a
Shout out
wonderful
Idol Art
core-
Studio.
Idol is a core hub that's needed for the community, and if they see a need, they step up and say, "Hey, if somebody says, like Siren had their phone
Yeah.
stolen, and it literally Idol was putting everything out there to say, let's sort this out."
Right.
And that, that's what it's about. And the majority of people, if you were to say, any one person, they wouldn't know who they are. They're
Right.
just going to make assumptions because they're making assumptions based on these dipsticks.
Right. Exactly.
I say that in the most English sense of the word, dipsticks.
And I say that because I know people that have done horrendous things and are still in the church.
yeah.
I know a youth pastor that groomed their fucking kid that they were teaching, got them pregnant in high school, married them, and is now having another child. And they're still in the fucking church, dog.
If you want a good example on Facebook right now, there's somebody unironically doing Straight Pride Month to celebrate.
Yeah.
But to celebrate those people out there who are the worst of the straight people. And
do they want us? Do they want us to give them a reason to have a straight pride month?
He's pointing out that for all they complain about us, there are some monsters out there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying like the Christian pastor who, and he's given these awful examples. And it's like, yeah, if you want to be straight and proud, you go for it, but there are some awful people out there, and I'm here for it every day. It's like my favourite TV show now, you know. Because he is calling them out and saying that it doesn't matter what your gender is or your sexuality. You can be a shitty person, you know, under this. So yeah, she goes.
She goes on to say blase about like both communities can be wrong, but she doesn't even state anything about the Christian community that she's talking about. Only what she has seen in the LGBTQ plus community, which is very contradictive of herself because she can name the wrongs of us, but not of her own. Exactly. Yeah. And then she goes on to say that the enemy is the one who confuses you as to what you love is, to what love is. Self-gratification isn't love. Same-sex attraction isn't normal. Blah blah blah. Crazy shit.
They do realize animals have same-sex relations, right?
Yeah.
My dog would do that.
There are fish. There are fish, and I think the majority of most fish change their gender to have babies. They
fish transition.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Fish transition to have babies.
Crazy.
Yeah.
See that, dude? I'm just a fish.
Yeah,
I'm a fish.
Yeah, we're a fish. Fuck them. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like I should just read it because it is crazy. The only one who won't disappoint is God. He isn't telling you not to love, and neither am I. He's the definition of love. The enemy is the one who confuses you as to what love is. Self-gratification isn't love. Same-sex attraction isn't normal or natural and doesn't come from God. Do lots of people struggle with it? Absolutely, but take it up to your cross and follow Jesus Christ.
I'm waiting for them to get to heaven, and then Jesus and God are just super, super fucking gay. Like, computer, make God and Jesus super fucking gay.
Computer, hey AI, AI, hey AI, can you make Jesus gay and horny? I don't know why Computer. I said that. I think I was thinking
you
about.
Imagine him like Mr. Slave on South Park coming down. It's super. Hey, welcome to heaven. It's like watching Has Been Hotel or something like that.
I think that's what we need to do to shut off the AI corporations. We'll just start like mass producing gay Jesus with AI. Then we'll see if AI is good enough.
They'd burn that world down. That's true.
And we like water.
We do. We can't do that. Dang. I wish. I'm almost done with this conversation. Then we can take a break and then we can go on.
We could do some fan fiction, though. You know,
we could.
Gay Jesus fan fiction.
Yeah. There we go.
Gay Jesus fan fiction.
We've got three full writers.
Me and gay Jesus have an affair.
You can stop engaging in sexual immorality just as much as an addict can stop doing drugs. If you love someone the same gender, then that's fine. But acting on it and establishing a relationship with them that's sexual is where God says no. And we just went back. If you want to re-listen to what I just said, it wasn't about the sexual actions that was wrong. It was about how healthy you were doing those sexual actions.
Did she compare being addicted to drugs to being gay?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, you got to remember, it wasn't so long ago that J.K. Rowling, Voldemort herself, started calling out the trans community, and then she started targeting asexuals. And I mean, people...
the people that don't have sex.
The people that literally fuck with no one.
Right.
You know, what have asexuals ever done? They exist. You know, does it matter?
The least problematic person, because they're not going to do anything that's sexually like what's not bad. What's the word I'm looking for?
No, they're not.
They're just not. They're just
not
not
gonna
fucking
do
with
anything
anybody.
like that.
Yeah, they're just not doing anything like that.
Why are they being attacked?
Right.
And then you've got a lot of people
Like, hey,
also
what's going on?
within the LGBTQA community that are demisexual. Who
Yeah.
will only be with somebody they really love. But
Right.
you've got plenty of straight people that will just
Or-
go out and be funky and free to do whatever they want. And,
Or
you know,
what we
but-
learned a few weeks ago, omnisexual.
What was that one again? I remember that.
Omnisexual
Can't remember
was
that
that you know what their gender is, and but you're also attracted to them. You're aware of their sexuality and their gender and stuff like that, but you are also attracted to them for that and for them.
I'm an
Right.
omnisexual. I have an unhealthy
Ooh.
relationship with food.
Oh, hey!
I'm often seeing another sandwich.
Food yeah, that's what it would be called, an omnisexual.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dang, that's a good one.
I used to be in England. We have this bread, this loaf called Hovis, and it used to be white bread with the qualities of brown bread. So I branded myself as a Hovisexual because I like best of
Ooh.
both. But then somebody pointed out, being from Norfolk, that I would probably be inbred. And I'm just not down with that shit. I'm Norfolk, but not that Norfolk, you know.
I'm outbred.
Yes.
This is the last thing that I'm gonna say, and then because there's other comments, but like they don't matter. This is the last thing that I said to her, and she has not responded. But I think this is what really like. I was sitting at work and I was going through TikTok, and this TikTok came up, and it literally changed my perspective. Not even changed my perspective. Huh?
Did you send this TikTok to me?
I think the lady that
I think I know which
the lady
TikTok
that
you're
was
talking
talking about. Yeah, I sent it to you. I think.
I think so.
But I was like, holy shit! It didn't change my perspective, but it gave me more evidence of like, why the fuck am I giving into this argument, right?
Right.
So I said, I just saw a video that literally opened my eyes more to this conversation. We are going back and forth on who's right and who's wrong and who did what and whatever, but this is the bottom line. And I want everybody to listen. If you've gotten this far in the pod, and this is what I want you to listen to the most in this conversation, because I and everybody here support you for who you are and your sexuality and
And agenda.
Pride.
and your pride
Yep.
and your agenda. I'm also learning too. Willow's helping me. We get it.
Yeah.
Because
Sex-gender.
sex gender. Because
As long as
sometimes
it's consensual, it's all good.
Yeah.
So,
but here's the bottom line, because this is where it was like, holy shit, I've been just having this conversation and I don't give a fuck because I shouldn't give a fuck. Because in this video it said, I don't sin because I'm not Christian. I don't sin. Who the fuck is telling me that I'm sinning if I'm not the one sinning because I don't follow your fucking rules? So I said, I don't sin because I'm not a Christian. They don't sin because they're not Christian. I'm sorry, but I do not follow your rules because I am not one of you, and I can firmly say that about who I am advocating for. We don't have to follow your rules because you say we have to. Here it goes. We don't have to follow your rules because you say we have to. Who are you going to call? Jesus? You going to fire me? Like, what is he going to do? Fire me? What the fuck is going to happen, you know?
Right.
I've seen the worst in religion, and I've never said Jesus let me down. I said the followers have. People do bad things. People do good things. Not because of God and not because of Satan. I and they do not sin because we're not Christian. And I think that's the main point to this whole thing.
Yep.
You're saying that we're sinning because we are prideful and we go against whatever the fuck God is saying. But at the end of the day, you are saying that I'm sinning, but I'm not sinning because that's not a real thing in my world. I'm just being a person. I'm being who I am. I'm doing right things because that's the right thing to do. I do wrong things all the fucking time. I lie. I steal on occasion, whatever. I drink. I do whatever the fuck. But it's not sinning because sinning is not a thing.
That's only a concept.
It's only a concept.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. See, sometimes
Also a concept.
I told Will this. I go on these rants, and it takes me a little bit of time to get to where I'm going.
That's all good.
Right.
But I also do believe that these conversations on Facebook are are good because I've had somebody delete their post and comment or message me directly and said, "I'm sorry for
What did
thinking
you
that
end up
way."
saying to him?
I said, "Hey man, I'm just here I'm just here to knowledge. I'm just here to get you knowledge, man."
Yeah.
I was like, I don't understand
I'm
where you're
just here
coming
to
from.
knowledge.
I told him, I was like, I don't understand where you're coming from, but here I am telling you, and if you understand now, then great. I've had many times where that has happened. I've had somebody literally, I can't even remember the whole fucking story, but they were they were like super Trump, they were super political, and it was back in 2020 when everything was really hot, and all I said is, you cannot be in the politics and follow Jesus at the same time. That's all I said. I remember this. A year passes. He vanishes off the face of the earth, and he calls me at 3:00 in the morning, and he goes, "I know it's late, but I have to tell you this because it's been on my mind for a long time." He goes, "You changed my perspective on everything when you said that," and it literally made me think like these conversations have to be said because now they're not into politics, and they're like reading into like Hebrew scripture and shit because of this statement that I said. And I think that's where me and Willow have this good rapport because I'm like, hey, this has happened. They're like, fuck them, burn them. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Right about the fucking steak.
Be more firm into what I'm saying, but I also
You're more like, hey, I'm gonna
Right.
take the chill pill here, but I'm more like, now let's fucking go. I'm ready for a fucking fight.
But it goes back to the last conversation where the guy deleted their post and then they messaged me and said, hey, look, I'm sorry. I understand now. It's like, hey, cool.
I was
All
still like
knowledge.
you after you
I
said
know.
that. I was like, yeah, no, he's just trying to cover his fucking
He's
ass.
trying to cover
He
his
does
ass.
not mean that shit. He's just trying to cover his ass because you called him out.
At the end of the day, even in this conversation, and there's a lot more blase about this shit because somebody posted that was on my side, and then I said, we're going back and forth, and that's how it's going to be. They're going to say that we're bad, blah, blah. But somewhere, and somebody down the line is going to see this and be like, you know what? I thought about this. I thought this way, and now I don't because of blase, right? And that's what I'm trying to say. I am an ally, 100%. And I want to support everybody that's in this community because they have supported me so much through everything that I'm doing, the pod, the music, DJing, all of these things. And just being this, I can literally be this and be comfortable in doing this. I just don't understand why that is a problem for them. And maybe just think about that for a little bit.
Probably because they don't look as fabulous as you do right now.
Probably.
Yeah,
You know.
they're just jealous.
It's
Yeah.
the Karens for Christ.
Yeah.
Look like a puckered butt.
Well, here in a little bit, you're gonna see Destiny, and we're gonna talk about that. But
Yeah,
we're gonna take a
so
little
we
bit
can
of a
talk
break
to
because we're gonna get adjusted for a lot more things. We got a few more things we're gonna do. Talk about Cthulhu. But we're gonna take a little bit of a break and hang out for a minute, and then we're gonna come right back on and see how far we've gone. I don't know how far we've gone in this
Felt
pod.
like a good
Probably
hour or
a good
so.
hour or something. But
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe. We'll be right back.
Ooh.
Sorry, Sai had to go get a colonoscopy, so here I am. I'm Destiny.
Hey, Destiny.
Yeah, this is me. A lot of people don't know this, but I am Mr. I've been hearing from around the block that my mom and her fucking cheating ass friend fucking came on the pod the other day.
Yeah, they did. They did. I wasn't expecting your mom, honestly.
Yeah, so I was like, maybe I should just step in and tell my side of the story.
Right.
So my name is Destiny. I am Mr. J's daughter, oldest daughter. I just turned 21.
Is your hair naturally gray or is that dyed?
What do you think?
You never know.
Do I look
Are you,
old?
are you really risking talking about hair colour again?
Do I look
Do you
old?
really want to go down that avenue again?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard.
Okay, my bad. I'm
Sai
sorry.
told me that you were being super fucking.
You have a death wish.
No, it's okay.
Wow, you're
I
on
really
some
like
shit.
your hair. It's beautiful. I was just asking.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's
mhm.
very beautiful. I was just
Yeah,
asking.
sure. I don't know why you even came on this pod. To be honest, I don't know why.
You asked me to come on here.
I
Destiny.
asked Sai, the boss.
But then he ran it through me, and I said, yeah, sure. I said it
Whatever.
was okay.
I just thought I would come over here so I could tell my side of the story about Mr.
Uh,
J's affair.
So go
My
ahead.
dad, my piece of shit
I'm not
dad.
saying you
Let's
can't.
hear it. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
hear
let's
about
go
this.
ahead.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. As many of y'all know, my dad had an affair with is that how it goes? Dad having an affair with
Yeah.
another woman
Mhm.
with
Uh-huh.
for my mom.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've had a very hard childhood. They didn't understand me. But
There.
yeah, I know.
There.
It's so hard. It's so wicked.
So hard.
It's okay. It's okay. Let it out.
Anyway,
Where were you when you found out about this?
here's the funny part. Dare I say blackmail?
Scandalous.
Oh.
So I knew that my dad was cheating on my mom for a long time.
Oh, a long time.
Long time. Had been when I was probably when I was 17, 18. They've been doing this back and forth or whatever. First time I caught them, my dad said they're like, oh, it's just a friend, just a friend, this and that, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then I started, being an adult and knowing things, But the last time it happened, I told my dad that I wanted a new car. I said, Dad, can I have a new car? And he goes, no. And I was like, I'm just going to tell Mom. So this is what happened. They were at the house. I knew that they were at the house because I stalked Silena. I live 360 her. I put her number and stuff into my phone so I can live 360 her.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm fucking crazy like my mom. Yeah, she told me that you said that she was fucking insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm crazy like her, yeah. We're just all crazy, you huh, Willow? We're just fucking crazy, huh?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Anyway, I follow her. I'm stalking her, right? And I see that she's at my dad's house. And so I know that my mom was at some exercise thing, what she does, And I told Mom, you need to go to the house right now. Go to the house right now. Because my dad's not going to give me a car. I asked him for $3,000. He said no. I said I wanted to get some lip filler. He said no. Like, I'm not that fucking hard to make happy. You have $3,000. Give me a new car. Give me Botox. What the fuck, Dad? Dumbass. And this wouldn't have fucking happened if he did. I know how much money he has. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think you care. I don't think you care about this story.
No, I mean, I'm just digesting this.
We're listening.
No, I'm just because I know all the other perspectives, so I'm just digesting this.
Yeah.
We listen, we don't judge.
Yeah,
Exactly.
fucking judge. Yeah, listen to Cthulhu.
I'm
She's,
not
you're
judging.
nice. Wow, you're so nice.
I'm
wow.
not judging.
Fuck you,
Okay.
actually. I got pepper spray. I'll show you.
Did your mom put you up to this?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're not talking anymore. Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
Okay. I don't know what I.
I think
have to
this
do.
podcast is tearing my family apart.
Y'all chose to come here.
Don't patronize me. Don't patronize me. Don't gaslight me.
Okay.
I just got out of a really crazy relationship. Okay,
What does that have to do with your parents' divorce?
nothing.
So,
But I'm on
move
one.
it on.
I'm on some
Move
shit.
along.
I'll dox you.
You're gonna dox me.
Yeah, I'll dox you. I know. I follow you too.
You follow me too.
Mm-hmm. I stalk
Okay.
everybody that's in my life.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel the need to summon Jerry Springer right
Yeah.
now. But yeah, carry on. We
Yeah,
listen
sorry.
without judgment. It's all good.
So I told her to go to the house right now,
Of course.
and she found my dad balls deep in the Silena.
Balls deep.
Balls deep.
Balls deep. All the way.
All the way.
Balls deep.
Balls.
And guess what? I have cameras in the house.
Oh. In the room too?
Ring
Yep.
cameras?
Yep.
Oh.
Recorded everything. Flock cameras recorded everything.
Oh.
Right.
This is going to be in the courts. This is going to be in the divorce court. I'm going to be like
hard hitting evidence.
my dad could have everything swiped away, but my ask for $3,000 just turned up to $10,000. You know,
Right.
Dad, if you're watching this, pay me, bitch. Venmo me,
Venmo,
cash at me.
App. Yep.
It's all the same money because all this money's money, baby. I have to live in this world too. I just turned 21. I have college debt. I want to buy things. Am I pregnant? I don't know.
Just a little bit.
Maybe if it makes me my boyfriend love me more.
Right. He's gonna love you.
It's very toxic. I'm breaking character. This is a very toxic person. She needs therapy for sure.
We couldn't tell.
Yeah, no, I couldn't tell at all.
But carry
Oh,
on,
okay.
carry on.
Okay.
We listen and we don't
Yeah.
judge.
So yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm the reason that my parents are getting a divorce now.
But I mean, your dad also was having affairs. I mean,
Yes, but that probably wouldn't have happened unless I like.
So you would have been fine with the affair as long as your dad gave you.
As long as I got whatever the fuck I wanted.
You should have told him that before you called your mom.
I did, and he said no. You close that door, another one opens, baby, and you gotta face the consequences for that.
Right.
I don't know.
Do we have an estimated time when Sai's gonna be back from his finger getting up his ass?
His colonoscopy?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that thing.
My dad's doing his colonoscopy. He's also a doctor.
Does your dad happen to be?
He does the history on the side. He does the history teaching on the side.
Right.
He's actually a doctor.
Does your
So much lore.
dad happen to be attracted to men?
No, I don't think so. No, because we're a Christian family. I think my mom said that. My mom said something about Christianity.
Good Christian values.
Right.
Yeah, and I do know that the pod is very, very ungodly and sinful.
Oh, is that what you think now?
Hey.
Yeah, well, me and your mom had a very harsh conversation
Yeah,
last
she
week.
told me that you came out.
Yeah,
her.
and it wasn't very fun. She
Well,
called
you
it
know-
cosplay.
You know, it's cool that you are, just don't put it in my face. How about that, actually?
Mine wasn't.
She said that you came out without her consent.
No, she asked
Wow.
me. She told me I had something to talk about. She asked me about it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Right.
What do you think about that, Cthulhu? Do you think that is it God's path to be straight or gay?
I think God made back roads for a reason.
Oh, you're just like them, huh?
No, you can be straight and go down the back road.
Yeah.
I mean, I frequently do.
I mean,
But,
there is a lot of girls within the Christian belief that only do backdoor stuff because they think
I've
that's
kissed a
their
girl.
cherry.
Look, I'm going to say this. I
Keep
kissed
your
a girl
virginity that way.
and
Right,
didn't like
yeah, they
it.
think that.
I kissed a girl and didn't like it, and then I had to go to church and pray about it and say sorry to God.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't
So-
even my fault. We were just
Did you happen to kiss Katy Perry? She might have liked it.
No, it wasn't Katy Perry. Okay?
Okay.
It wasn't Katy Perry, but she looked like Katy Perry.
She cosplayed as Katy Perry.
He's cosplaying Katy
Cosplaying
Perry.
Katy Perry.
Scene. We're good. That is destiny, guys. Sorry.
Yep, we had a.
We're going to make a book.
Wait,
It's
don't
going to
we-
be the Chronicles of the Moshcast or something. We got to make a title for it.
We just all had a brush with destiny.
Yeah, you had a
That's
brush
right.
with Destiny, and that was Destiny.
Yeah.
She's a little wild hair. It's fine. She's
Right.
also a witch. She does witchcraft. I don't know. That's what she told me.
It's cool.
I'm
do
back
feel
from my
a little weird.
colonoscopy. It felt really good.
Right.
It get
Was
right
it
up
more
in
than
there.
just the finger? I must know.
It was the minivan. 2 in the front, 5 in the back.
What?
I learned that off of I learned that off of one of the pods that I watch. The minivan is
Two
two
in the
in the front and 5 in the back. That's
Last
crazy.
time-
That's
last time I
that,
had a colonoscopy, it's a Canyon Arrow.
what?
A Canyon Arrow.
What the hell is that?
Those vehicles that burst into flames. I couldn't sit for a month. I was Johnny Cashing for ages. I
The ring
fell
of
into
fire.
a burning ring of fire.
Fell into the burning ring of fire.
But I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. So
right.
get that shit checked out.
Check your shit.
Check your shit.
It's good to get colonoscopies, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Colon check. You gotta get health.
Yep.
That's where the Bible and here now are different. Again, we can go right back
You'll
to
go
that.
get a colonoscopy, but you won't.
Yeah,
You won't be okay with a gay person. but
Right.
you'll get a colonoscopy.
you get a colonoscopy, but you.
There's probably people who don't get colonoscopies.
Nah, 100%.
Colonoscopy, prostrate, and everyone should check their titties.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's gay. Don't do it.
It's gay.
I mean, self-love.
Jesus,
That's not
back in
fulfilling,
Jesus'
so-
time, they didn't have it, so why do I have to have it now?
Right.
Jesus didn't have titties. He's ripped.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right.
He was a carpenter. He had to be ripped.
Right.
Right.
Damn, those
And he was
chiseled
white,
ass
of course.
abs.
You know, we've seen all the
He was
pictures. You know,
ripped.
look like
Carrying
Ewan
that
McGregor.
cross, he's
you
probably
know.
all sweaty.
Oh, don't get me around.
I'm thinking of my husband.
We have a special gift, I guess you said. Cthulhu brought something. And I want you can tell us what it is, but there's something going on right now.
Well, there's so much going on. Yes, I come, like you say, from the merry old Isle of England, and I thought it would be fun to bring some of our delicacies.
Ooh.
So yes,
We're gonna do
yes.
a food review on pod today.
And I brought a nice selection. I brought a picnic basket,
Ooh.
as Yogi T Bear would say. This is our savoury option.
Oh,
which we will sort out
shit.
first. So,
Okay, what is this?
all right, this is a couple of nice treats. 1 second. Oh. Pop my lid. All right. I have 2 options for you today. I have piccalilli.
Piccalilli?
Piccalilli. So we have these preserves, pickles, like pickled onions and the like.
Okay.
Ignore the colour, that's, but it's beautiful, it's delicious. It's the various pickled vegetables in a nice,
Okay.
slightly spicy sauce. I mean, compared to what you guys eat, it's probably not spicy whatsoever. So
Me being as white as I am, it's probably
incredibly
horrendously spicy.
So yes, so we have piccalilli
Okay.
and we have the OG Branston pickle.
Branston
so this is
pickle?
onion in a beautiful brown sauce, like
Whoa.
pickled sauce, and I've even brought some crackers for you to enjoy.
Whoa.
So
Okay, okay.
and I even have picnic forks for everyone.
What?
I came.
Everything.
Oops,
Oh, yeah.
that's it. Yes. You have several millennia to prepare. You remember to bring forks. And I have one for each of them as well. So you have another
Wow.
shady little fork for the... You can cleanse your palate between them. There
Right.
you go, another little fork for yourself, Willow, and Destiny.
You don't
slash
double dip or
Cypher.
anything?
You can if you want to. So help yourselves to a cracker. And
Okay.
I will present the piccalilli. I'm gonna
Present the
give
sauce.
There we go. Look at that
Right.
beautiful sauce.
Whoa.
So
It's like yellow.
it's yellow. It's
Wow.
got little bits of cauliflower, onion, gherkin, etc., etc. What is this, etc.? So and then
I'm actually pretty surprised. I didn't think I would ever try anything from it over there.
this is Branston pickle.
Is the Bronson story as crazy as
Oh, Branston.
Branston?
Branston, yes. Kind of like Richard Branson, the guy who's in charge of Virgin Media and all that stuff. But Branston.
Oh, Branston.
Yeah, so not Braxton, Branston. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
So, yes, help yourselves. You've got a cracker. You can always just break it and dip it however you want to do so.
Yeah.
So,
Hand me one of them
I
cracks.
will pass you a
Let me
cracker.
hand me one of them crackers. Oh,
As crackers should be, they're white and salty.
whoa.
Would you like to try the pickle first?
Yeah, I'll try the pickle first. Let's try it out.
There we go. I will hold it for you. You can break it or dip it, whatever you want to do. There we go.
Is that a good amount?
Yes, that's ideal. Yes, less is more.
Okay, I got something like this.
What do you think? How's it? Can you? Tart, yes, tart.
I'm trying the Branston.
Branston, yes.
Branston.
The pickle and the piccalilli.
Whoa!
That's all right. And there's more crackers. Should you?
That one's
It's
crazy.
not shit. It's Branston.
That one's super. Like,
Tangy. It's yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I fuck with that.
So next time I come up, I'll have to bring a couple of jars, so bring some jars around. It's go great with cheese and ham or turkey. You can have it on your sub.
Whoa.
You can have it on your dom if, ask permission first.
That's crazy good. I'm gonna try the what's that one
The
called?
piccalilli.
The piccalilli.
There we go. This is it.
I'm gonna try this.
I will bring some up next time. I have a lovely lady in Clovis, New Mexico, who happened to have these, so I can bring some next on my next adventure. Enjoy.
Piccalilli.
I don't know which one I like more.
That one's a little bit more sweeter
Yellow one.
than the Branston.
So you think? I think the yellow one's more tart. They're delicious. Delicious.
There we go.
The Branston kind of reminds me of salt and vinegar chip,
Yes, yes, yeah.
which is
That
really
kind of
good.
Yeah.
The pickled lily reminds me of pickle.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of vinegar in it too, but there's like this sweetness to the back. It's like very like I don't know. Is it weird to say floral?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very good.
Good.
I like
there we
that. That's really
go,
good.
There we go. Well,
These are really good sauces for. I fuck heavy with a lot of like just sauce.
it's often,
Chicken,
Yeah. Yeah.
fried chicken,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
Chicken strips, boom.
It's often the look of it that puts people off, but it's absolutely bloody gorgeous.
Right,
So,
right.
So, next we move on to the sweet. We've had our main, haven't we? Here we go. So, I've brought a packet of Jammy Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Jammy Dodgers.
Jammy Dodgers.
Jammy Dodgers, mate. We've got a packet of raspberry flavoured Jammy Dodgers for our friends here at Moshcast.
So are those like
Sorry.
are like Jammy Dodgers? Are those like the most famous or infamous
Yes,
over there?
well, these are a household staple, basically. So,
Okay.
you know, it's not a home without a Jammy Dodger in the. So this is a shortcake biscuit with a raspberry flavoured apple jam.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure how that works, but it's good. So, who would like to partake in? Would you like to?
I'm partaking in everything. I'm partaking in it all. Give it to me all. Well, what did you think about the sausage? You like
I
them?
really like the Piccadilly one.
Yeah.
Piccalilli.
Piccalilli.
Yeah, Piccalilli. I really like that one a lot.
Piccadilly is a place in London, and it's in the centre, not far from the theatre district. So, yeah, it's awesome, but overpriced tourist tat. So, yeah. So Piccalilli and Piccadilly. You know.
Right.
Right. So, Jammy Dodger. Oh, Jammy. They are. And yes.
What's your favorite snack from over there?
I told you, and I'm nom sexual. I can't pick a favourite. I'd be cheating.
So these are like the Oreos of
How dare you?
no?
How dare you?
Oh, I done fucked it up.
No, they are. Yes, they're the vanilla Oreo, I guess.
Okay. Well, I was saying it was like
There's household.
yeah, but like yeah, they're as household
These
as
are
Oreo.
what you'd get put in your packed lunch at school. You
Okay.
know, if you know, the plainest one would be the digestive. Then you move up to the luxury of chocolate with a hobnob biscuit. If you're wanting full chocolate, you go for a bourbon. If you want something more on the vanilla side, you pick a custard cream. Ginger nuts are also, but we're not going down that path because I don't want to get you in trouble anymore. So, ginger nut is a very nice biscuit, and you can have some with cream. But yes, there we go. So, what are we making of the jammy?
These are really good coffee or tea cookies.
Yes.
The chewiness threw me off, but I don't hate it.
No, I like it.
It's really interesting.
It
Do you
is.
follow the tea regiment?
I invented the tea regiment
Oh
just
shit.
to piss off everyone over here.
What time is it like a thing where you set a time?
We have protocol. You have breakfast, and some people call it lunch. Then there's the option of dinner and tea. You might have afternoon tea, which is high protocol, of course. You know, we can't let the Queen and Country. I mean, King and Country. All right, Charlie boy. See you soon. So, yes, the biscuits. The funny thing with tea is not always synonymous with biscuits. We will often have a wonderful stacking set of plates with cucumber sandwiches.
Okay.
Yes.
Cucumber sandwiches?
Yes. I mean, unless you go the route of Paddington Bear, who loved a marmalade sandwich. And I will have to bring that for another one if you would be interested in Paddington's classics.
We would have to do like an over the ocean food review
No.
every time you come to the pod.
Sounds good to me. I've got
Dang.
plenty more. So,
I do like those, but I would definitely like them a lot more if they were with
Submerged in
coffee,
coffee.
or a tea of some sort or
You
something.
could dunk them if you're really, feeling adventurous in your tea. Dare I say, maybe a coffee, but I might lose my British passport for that. So.
Now, like I see on TV and stuff or whatever, like movies or shows where, is it like at 2:00 we drink tea always?
There is that time and a place for it.
Right.
Yes. Unless you have a job like most common, citizens do, unfortunately, and then they have to make time for tea whenever the boss may.
I feel like that's
allow them.
badass. That's like super badass. I think the American version of that is like whenever you go to somebody's house and they're like, "Would you want some coffee?" Your parents do that the most. I've never been to a house like my parents are not coffee people,
Yeah.
so like. My friends would come over or whatever, and my parents wouldn't be like, "Do you want coffee?"
Yeah.
But I go to Joby's parents' house, and they're like, "Do you want coffee?" And I'm like, "It's fucking 7 in the evening."
No, it's that in England. It's a gesture of hospitality,
Ah,
of course.
indeed, indeed.
You go in and they will greet you in the familiar way and say,
But-
"Hello, love. Would you like a cup of tea?
I know,
Want a biscuit?
I know that
Or
there's
maybe a
history behind
sandwich?"
it. I know that there's history behind it. Why do we have tea time? Fuck if we know. Look it up. Look it up. Google that shit.
I think it's just to keep the tea leaf business in, keep going. And,
The
to
Boston
pretend
Tea
that-
Party.
pretend we've got an
It's
air of
big
superiority
tea.
being English.
It's
you know.
big tea.
And
It's
don't
big
forget
tea.
to lift those pinkies.
Just like Big Shoe and Big Gum.
Maybe it's
we
a
got
big fuck you
tea.
to the Boston Tea Party.
Probably, yeah.
It was like, "Oh, you want our tea taxed? You can suck our dick.
Yeah.
We're gonna have tea every single day for the rest of our lives at 2 p.m."
Even if we don't like it.
How do you like your tea? Is it like
I bastardise mine with a lot of milk
so? I
and
would do
sugar.
the same.
I'm a milk and 2 sugars kind of
Yeah,
creature.
yeah.
But it also depends. This is the thing. Where you come from in England, they have different types of tea because we have different types of water. So if you're up in Yorkshire, you'll have a different type of tea there. You'll have a nice cup of tea with a nice Yorkshire tea bag, and you'll be sitting there with your biscuits, and you'll be quite happy. But you move down to where I am, which is a place called Norfolk. Oh, that's not Norfolk accent. I don't know what I'm doing there. I think I'm doing Northern. All right, well, I'll do Northern because it's the same place anyway. Yeah, we're just on a little tiny shitty island, aren't we? so yeah, you move to North, wherever you're going, and you'll have your PG tips, and everybody thinks there's a thing as happy PG. It's like, yeah, but then you can move further down and you can have your Tetler tea, and it depends on your water. So generally, there will
what the
be
heck?
tea snobbery.
It depend on the
It's-
water.
Yeah, it's the UK version of the Bloods and the Crips, basically.
Oh, the gang. Okay, got you.
So you're either a Yorkshire tea or a PG.
Whoa, it's all about the teas and the water over
It's
there.
all about the tea and the pinkies.
It's all about the fucking water.
That's crazy.
That's insane. That's
so,
cool.
So
We're doing a
now
history lesson
filters
here.
exist, so you can have whatever you want, and it
Damn.
can make a damn bit of difference. So
I've watched the Peaky Blinders. I know what's going on. Kind of.
awesome. I met 2 of them a couple of weeks ago, actually.
No, you didn't.
I did indeed.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so we had 2 of the actors at Great Yarmouth Comic Con.
Was that a real thing?
Well, kind of. The big one, actually, which I prefer to look into, was the Craze. If you're interested in the stories, watch the Legend story where Tom, what's his name? Tom, the sexy one who's...
Tom Holland?
No, not Tom Holland.
The guy that did
Tom
Venom.
Tom Hardy. Tom
Hardy.
Hardy. He plays both Reggie and Ronnie Cray. And this was the gangstification
That's
of
the brothers,
London.
the 2 brothers?
Yeah, 2
Oh,
brothers.
have you seen that, Willow? I fucking love that movie.
It's a cracking movie.
So
It's,
he was definitely gay?
Yes,
one of the brothers?
and he was a very out and proud homosexual.
Yeah.
Which, it didn't help that he also had a number of mental health issues.
Right. He was definitely fucked up.
But the funny thing is, we talk about now with like politicians, like not keeping things behind. The Craze would organise these parties where anything goes. If they wanted boys or whoever, that's what they did. And then they took pictures of them.
Wow.
So then you could take it. You saw it in the film. Actually, they take it to the Prime Minister or one of the leaders of the opposition, and they'll be like, "Oh, sir, we've got these pictures of the member of the parliament from the opposition, and look what he's doing with this young man. And they're like, oh, that's scandalous. How very dare. We should leak this to the media. And they'd be like, but sir, the problem is he's also in that picture with our member of parliament doing the same thing. Oh no, we can't do that. No, we can't. We've got to protect them. So yeah, the Crays had this, like, they had everything going on. So
that's great. What was that movie called? It was called
Legend.
Legend. It was called Legend. I actually love that movie. So that was historically pretty correct.
And one of the Crays actually died in my home city. He was released from prison briefly, so he could.
If you haven't watched Legend, you need to fucking watch that movie, because holy shit, it's one of the best movies that was ever made.
One of the favourite lines in it, I will not add any spoilers, was a paranoid schizophrenic walks into a bar. I won't say any more, but that's my favourite line from it.
His brother, he is my favorite character in that fucking movie, because he was literally fucking insane.
Him and the one that Taron Egerton plays, he's so good in that. The one from Kingsman, and he's a fantastic actor. He was already up and coming in that. Even though he was just one of the smaller people that he was involved with, he played such a great part. So,
hell yeah. I also do like Peaky Blinders and the Bronson movie.
Yes.
That Tom Hardy actually played as well.
Yep.
He's a great actor. But Bronson, was that an actually historically correct story too?
I don't know so much about it, so I'm going to look into that for next time.
Okay,
I will.
cool.
And that will be my homework.
Yeah,
and it
Bronson.
should be your homework too. Watch both those films.
Yeah, Bronson and Legend. You need to watch Bronson, because I think you would love Bronson.
I
If you
have
love
watched Bronson,
Legend,
but it was a long time ago.
Oh,
so
indeed.
when you're a creature of this age,
right.
it's-
It takes a toll on you.
So, have you recovered from the biscuits?
Yes.
Well, next I've got two sweetie options here
Oh.
and some more. So these are Swizzle's Love Hearts. Now
Swizzles?
these were how you communicated to your bae when
Bae?
bae. If you found the appropriate words for your bae, you could hashtag, as they're now doing, share the love. These have been about since forever. There's actually a Futurama, which is inspired by these.
Really?
Yes, they are a strange, chalky somewhat, but they're still tasty. So I will now proceed to virtualize anyone who's fragile. Share the love.
Wow. That's crazy. We're getting candies from over there. Candies from the Cryptid. That's what we're going to call it. Welcome back to Candies from the Cryptid. And today we're going to try...
Well, this one goes out to my husband. It says, miss you.
Wow. So it's kind of like those little Valentine's heart things that we get in America. Yeah, little sweethearts.
These kind of taste of your equivalent of, I think, a Smarties. I think sort of like, so help yourself.
So it's a Smartie, but also has a little note on it. What does yours say, Joby?
Say yes.
Say yes.
No. I'm sorry. I would, but
Mine says
Far better than
you can.
You can. Oh.
Okay. Mine says Trump is in the Epstein files. That was a good one. It says be mine.
Oh. You
This
see.
tastes really good.
Yeah.
Like way better than a Smartie.
There you go.
Mmm.
See, like I say, you just give them to your.
and they're like busy.
Like,
Yeah.
yes.
They have like a citrusy flavor.
Tart and busy.
And this goes out to everyone watching.
Dang.
This
This
is,
tastes like
You and I.
it's Smartie-esque, right?
Yes.
It's like way better
But
though.
but like in between Smartie and Pez.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
And they
That-
crunch.
Yeah. I'm gonna try one more. Let me give me one more of those things.
Yes, help yourself. We have plenty. Let me play mother.
I want another note. I just want another note.
Would you like another?
It says
Oh, excellent. I'll get you another one. That's all right. We'll get you another
Oh,
one.
this one has
Oh,
a
you got
smiley face on it.
it says that the government used her. Never mind.
No.
No,
This one's for you, Sai. This one says kiss me.
face.
Oh, isn't
Has a
that?
little face.
It's a smiley face.
Cute.
So there we go. Right? So,
It says Willow should be fired because they used the G word for the thing.
Mine said kissed me. It was like, this was freeze time.
It says Willow shouldn't be able to use the word ginger when they talk about Almighty Sai.
It's better if you're stuck on it.
No one cares?
Okay, I was listening.
Thank you.
But I was also listening to JB sucking in on it.
And right here in really small letters, it says George Bush did 9/11, which is fucking crazy. No, mine says be kind. Be kind, Willow. Be kind to me.
Choose to do that.
Me?
Yep.
I refuse to be nice.
No, I said choose to do that.
I have to choose to be kind?
Well, as you've eaten that sweet, it'll actually now chemically arrange for your insides to make you kind. So, you're now being corrupted by the British. They'll
you're
be
right.
drinking tea by tomorrow.
You're right.
Yes.
What kind of tea do you drink? Like what brand?
I drink the supermarket tea.
Hey,
It's we have Tesco's, which is our local convenience store,
Okay.
or supermarché. So we have Tesco's, Asda, Morrison's, Marks and Spencers, which is the posh one, or Waitrose if you're mega posh. So, and then if you like the cheaper side, which I know some of you guys have over here, is Lidl and Aldi, which
oh
are
yeah.
amazing because we actually get some nice foreign delicacies.
You said mega posh. Is posh like
Basically,
fancy
bougie.
or is it bougie?
Posh is, well, a little bit of both. I'd say Marks and Sparks is more bougie, and Waitrose is more, snobby,
okay.
maybe. Yeah, so
Posh is more bougie than.
But they both have a discount store, so they can't be that posh,
Right. Hey, we don't discriminate. I get my burritos from Allsups.
Right, there we go. That's right.
What's next here?
Right. I had to bring you this one because it's a classic from Austin Powers. Would you like a lemon sherbet?
Oh shit!
So he had orange sherbet, I think it was, but these are lemon sherbet. These are sherbet lemons by Maynard's Bassett's, which are a wonderful sweetie.
Okay. Oh, sick.
These are what your nan would give you. Usually your nanny, which is like grandma.
Yeah, this is what you would. This is what
I'm
you'd
sorry,
find.
it's alive. Let me get that. There you go.
This is what you would find in your grandma's purse.
So yes, now they've been taken over by the traditional Werther's originals. So yes, these are sherbet lemons. So yeah, you might pucker up like a Karen for Christ eating these, but we'll see.
They were pretty good.
Pretty good.
I fuck with lemon.
There we go. So
It's like, it's not too lemony either. It's like just
Right.
the right amount.
it's
Right.
Honey Snicket.
While we're sucking on this, because it's gonna take me a while to absorb this right here. While we're sucking it down, I've introduced you. You are Lord Cthulhu. You came. I feel like you came in a fucking way, like a huge, like just here I am. You know. I don't think I ever knew you until I saw you. That's what I'm trying to say.
I have that effect. Yes.
What? How did you come? How did you become here? You know what I'm saying? How did you come across what Amarillo had to offer, and then you were here?
Right, so me and the husband, we met in England at a nice little town not far from where I live called Great Yarmouth. It's right on the east coast. If you imagine England, and then it's got a big bubble butt. And England, Great Yarmouth is virtually on that bubble butt. So it's virtually the most easterly point. Lowestoft is actually the most easterly point for any of you factoid founders out there. So, and you can get to watch the sunrise on the beautiful, when it's coming up early. It's beautiful. We go have a lovely festival there. So, we met there. I'll be honest, I wasn't looking for anyone. I had just come out of a dreadful relationship. But we were actually just had emerged from our chrysalises after COVID. And we hit it off as friends. Funnily enough, he actually met me the second time when I was on a dreadful date and saved me from that. This guy basically sat there.
Right.
Yeah, you don't do that on a date.
What
but
were y'all eating?
No, we weren't even eating. We were actually at a cancer fundraiser where we had to wear pink. And every item I had on was pink except for my underwear, and the only pink item he had on was his underwear. But there we go. We made it one whole one.
Didn't
Anyway,
even take you out to eat. What the fuck?
no. We had booby cupcakes, which were supportive of this event. So we were noshing on titties and supporting a wonderful cause.
That's pretty tight because we had I Love Boobies. Did you ever have I Love Boobies?
No. These are fantastic cakes that my friend would make for supporting this wonderful cause.
Right.
And they even sold some to some of the wonderful, I think they came down from Rocky Horror Show and things like that.
When did you come to America?
Well, we hit it off, and he had to leave though. He was only here for 6 months while I got to know him. And he
so you never been here to America at this point?
Never.
Damn. So you don't even know what I Love Boobies is? Do you know what I Love Boobies is?
No.
No, I'm just saying because like we had our own cancer thing. What is it called? What kind of cancer is that?
Breast cancer.
Breast cancer. Sorry. Yeah, my brain was just off for a second. They came out with this thing where it was called I Love Boobies, and it was like brand merchandise, and then people bought it, and it was supposed to support breast cancer and stuff. So like when we were like in high school and shit, that's what we wore. In school and shit, we had fucking bracelets and necklaces and fucking shirts and belts and stuff.
We have a couple of charities that do that. There's a breast cancer appeal, and there's a big pink run for. It used to be just for ladies.
Yeah.
But now they've invited everyone because of breast cancer affects everyone. This was an event that was started off with the hashtag Pinktober. So all through October, that's actually where I'm going to show this off to the podcast. This little beauty. I have a ditto as ice cream in memory of one of my friends who was affected by awful cancer, which is fuck cancer. So I got a ditto ice cream, and it's got a little cancer ribbon. That's what we tended to have.
Interesting.
So then he came over here. He had to work, and then he messaged me and was like, "Hey, Stillware, when you gonna come over and hang out and do nerd shit together?" And I'm like, "Whenever you're ready, baby."
I like how you changed your accent. When are you gonna come over to?
He's got that Texan drawl, which I really like.
Hey, when are you gonna come on yonder over here to fucking?
He's like, howdy, and I'm like, hello.
When are you gonna come over on yonder and Timbuktu and come over here?
He's like, yeah, you gonna come
cuddle
over?
down
Anyway,
next to
so we went through this shenanigans where I couldn't actually reach my passport for far too long, but we're never going into that one. That was awful. Yes, it was my birthday. It was actually, I think I was 41, so that was about 4 years ago. I started coming over, and the first thing we did outside of the home was go to Walmart, as you do, and there was somebody costuming as a giant peep. And I've not stopped the craziness since. So
you're like, I want to be like that.
I was doing that in England anyway. I do Easter Bunny performances. Do drag Easter Bunny performances, which y'all haven't seen yet. But yeah, and then we suddenly started hearing about different friends through East New Mexico Rising, which is the Clovis Portalis Pride group, and they're fab people. Shout out to Laura, who does so much of the stuff there. She's amazing, and we're now involved with Portalis Pride and Clovis Pride, and then we got told there was a drag show.
Shout out Clovis, New Mexico. I wasn't born there, but I was raised there. Basically, my grandma lived there, and all my family lives there, so I know Clovis very well. I'm
so pleased you escaped.
Yeah, Clovis.
I mean, I could put up with hell, but
Clovis is a fucking crazy fucking place, but it does have a very good special place in my heart, for sure.
Yeah.
When you go to Clovis, you're like, for some reason, Clovis is like, I don't know if it's because of nostalgia or whatever, but I go to Clovis and I'm like, I for some reason want to be here. Even though it's scary as fuck and I hate it.
But it was the wonderful Miss Micah and the House of Mysteries.
Shout out fucking Miss Micah! They were on my pod a few years ago. They were on my second Pride pod.
So Miss Micah came over for Portalis and Clovis Pride, and then they had a wonderful little impromptu event. And I decided to bring Lord along. And I do. You saw Shed Sheeran.
Mm-hmm.
So I do I perform as a well-known strawberry blonde singer. We don't say that word.
You don't say you don't say the G word around here. You know.
Strawberry blondes. That's it. So yes, a wonderful chap who's actually in the city, the rival city actually to mine. But I do a spoof of him. And you got to see that.
Yeah.
I did a performance of the song "Shape of You," but it's actually based on a Norfolk guy called Shed Sheeran, and the song is "Sheeps and Ewes." And Miss Micah saw that with my blow-up sheep.
I was gonna bring up your blow up sheep. I was gonna bring that up. I was like, "Where's your sheep at?"
Taking a bath. So I will say it was hilarious that night because I performed this song, which is 3 minutes and 41 seconds. It's The Shape of You, but with banjos, as you do. You know, you need it. You know. And I go into my Norfolk voice for that one. So I say, I'm in love with the sheeps and ewes. I'm an animal magnet too. My heart is so confused. She's in love with her. I performed that song. And Siren, who was the host, who was on the
Shout out Siren.
So
Well, my
came
first
up.
DJ set too. My first DJ like emceeing
Do you
that.
remember what Siren said to me?
Uh-uh.
Siren came up, and I'd just done this wonderful song. I'd say 3 minutes 41 seconds. Oh, that was amazing. So what's the name of your what's the name of your pig?
Oh yeah.
I love you, Siren. So I could not resist because I do love some casual, gentle
Right.
ripping. And I'm like, Siren, I've just sung a song for 3 minutes and 41 seconds, which is entitled The Sheeps and Ewes. And this is a pig. And Siren's like, oh, yeah, okay. What's your sheep's name? I said, Porky. So now it was Dolly, based on Dolly the sheep, who was the genetic genome project. Which, but now, yes, now it's I mean, it's kind of appropriate because it's actually meant to be an inflatable.
If Willow
sex toy.
doesn't know, I don't think Willow knows. You know about that Dolly sheep?
No, I don't.
She was the sheep that they first cloned.
Yeah, and they mapped the entire DNA. It was
First ever cloned sheep thing. Was it the first ever cloned
Yeah.
thing that they ever did?
Yeah, and it was part of all this genome project.
Yeah.
They had to map all the DNA to do so, and yes, then they cloned her.
That's crazy.
So, yeah. But
Crazy
now
lore there.
we've moved over to Porky because if you're in love with the sheeps and ewes,
Right.
Porky's an appropriate name.
Yeah.
So,
Also, another really good sheep name, Sean the sheep.
Oh,
That's a
yes.
really good one.
it's Sean the sheep. It's Sean the sheep.
I fucking love Sean the
Yeah.
sheep.
Meh.
That's a good ass fucking
Yeah.
show.
And Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit and Chicken Run.
Got love to me. Yeah.
We can go to all stop motion movies. Those are the best.
Damn Yanks over here, oversexed.
What was that one
Follow
also
those.
too with the rats and the frogs?
Oh,
and
flushed away.
Flushed
yes.
away.
I like that one a lot.
With the Hugh, what's his name? The blithering rat. He's so posh, isn't he? What's his name? Hugh.
I cannot remember the
Hugh
names of any
Jackman?
of them.
No, not Hugh Jackman. The other one that does the English films. I'm sorry, singing that voice. Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant.
Oh,
The one who had the shenanigans.
yeah.
With the,
Have you seen the newer one that I've seen is? Have you seen the Memoir of a Snail?
I've got it to watch. I haven't watched it.
You
That's my
have to
homework,
watch
so
that
yes,
fucking movie.
yes,
It
I've got
almost
my-
there was so many parts in that movie that like I teared up.
Yeah.
It is such a good stop motion movie, and it is so.
But I like things like Coraline as well. And
Oh fuck Coraline! That shit scares the shit out of me. Scared me.
I'm more YB at heart than.
Yeah, Coraline was a.
Actually, I'm more Bobinski at heart, Mr. Bobinski. Either that or the old girls. That's me and
Oh
me.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Oh, amazing. So,
Cool.
have you seen any of those?
No.
You haven't seen Coraline?
I've seen Coraline.
Kubo and the Two Strings.
I haven't seen that.
Which is the next one. And the Box Trolls.
Oh yeah.
If you want a
Box
nice
Trolls
bit
I
is
haven't
a
seen
good one.
Box Trolls, but I know about that
Yeah,
one.
so an entire argument between the ruling class and the poor over a massive cheese.
Right. If you want to do an experimental stop motion, Mad God is on that one.
I like
Mad God took, I think, I might be calculating the years, but it took 13 years to make.
Oh wow.
It's a stop motion. It is a very, it's not horror based, but it's very intense and very gory. And but Mad God is an experimental one. You should watch. It's a really good one.
There's a stop motion artist we love. It's an English band called Gunship, if you've ever heard of them.
I
And
fucking love Gunship.
yes!
I fucking love Gunship.
Gunship are nerd and crazy.
That is
and
crazy. You were
but-
the only person that has said something like that, and I knew exactly what the fuck you were talking about. There was a few years from 2020 all the way up to like 2022, 2023. I listened to Gunship and
Yep.
The Midnight.
Nice, yes, yeah.
Good
Awesome.
Lord,
Yes,
Gunship!
so
Holy fuck!
We danced. Our first song that we danced to after our wedding was "Send Me an Angel" by Gunship.
Damn, that's a good one. That's a good
It
one.
was beautiful. It was beautiful because, even
They're a fucking
yeah.
great band.
They are, yeah. We had a couple that night.
They have really
Yeah.
good ballad songs.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
And then we went into the Orion Experience, which I love.
Damn.
Amazing. So, yes. But anyway, so we found Idol Arts through Miss Mike. It was actually the 212 we found. Shout
Right,
out to them,
right.
Because they had the talent night. And then randomly, I suddenly am on the Drag Kings page and somebody says, "Howdy, y'all. I'm going to be performing soon. It's my first ever Drag King event. It's Dick Moves."
Oh,
And they didn't even, I don't think they had a name at that point. They were
Right.
still, but that's how we became friends.
Wow.
Shout out to their Pimps at Hoe brunch, which
yep.
I'll be
Shout out
at
Dick.
next
She's
month.
gonna. They're gonna be.
Doing quite a lot of events.
They're gonna be
coming, so-
doing that. They're gonna do the July 11th show
Yep.
that I'm doing. They're doing the maybe I don't think the 27th show.
No, I think there's another hip hop one.
Yep.
There's hip hop one,
Yep.
isn't there? Yeah, but,
And then
but-
they are also gonna be on the pod.
nice.
They're
nice.
gonna do the special, the end of the Pride Month's pods for Moshcast.
Dick is my brother from another mother,
Oh, yeah.
or sister from another mister, whichever way we're feeling it. So, you know. So we met them, and then we found out about Idol Arts, and then we met, and then we met, and
Yeah.
the rest is all history.
The rest is all history.
And I take a lot of my inspiration. If you're not aware of these people, please check them out. Benny Hill, which I'm sure you heard of. Monty Python, of course. And this is my favourite, and I want to spread the love for this person because they were just incredible. A performer called Kenny Everett. Kenny was Saturday evening television. You were watching that while you had your fish and chips. Your cup of tea,
Really?
And for anyone who's now turning around and saying, "Oh my God, there's so many gays on TV," English TV was always
Actually,
queer.
Kenny Everett is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to guess because I think I know who you're talking about. Is the gentleman that dressed up in drag? He was a grandmother or a mom.
He was everything.
He was everything.
He was a.
I just remember like little pieces in my head where it was like they were in a house. It was like reality. It wasn't reality TV show. It was like
Kenny did a sketch show.
yeah,
It
he was a sketch show.
Yeah.
But it was in a house.
Sometimes, but it was mostly studio. But he did do bits like Monty Python did,
Right.
with little sketches like that.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. But
You'd remember
Do your
Cupid
research.
Stunt.
Okay.
That was a actress, basically, who had the biggest pair of crazy inflatable boobs, and then Kenny would come out full beard, wonderful buxom blonde curls, fishnets, heels up to yaya, and full hairy legs.
wow.
And did this wonderful thing. I can't do it because I just send the picnic box flying. It's all done in the best possible taste. It's just like these legs would just go flying. It was crazy. And if anyone wonders why people are queer now, between that Benny Hill, which was you often had people in drag on Benny Hill, and then the Carry On movies. That was a British institution.
Right.
Every bank holiday, it's actually the law to watch Carry On movies. That and James Bond.
right.
But the Carry On movies are crazy. So yeah, it's those are my influences. It's comedy. It's silly, and for some reason, Mr. likes it. I'm all good with it.
Right.
Between making puppets that make people uncomfortable and moths that have fun with AI sensors.
Yeah, I was literally going to bring up the last show that you did. You came out with the most badass Mothra character. And then you came out with the Trump Tower. You came out with the AI data center. And then you came out with ICE agent.
Oh, no, it was a bank and a kaiju love hotel.
Right.
On the reverse of the kaiju love hotel was a gory hole, which was a big monstrous mouth. and then I went to go and stand on the bank and then realised it was idle arts. So I returned it to the loving safety of Jesse. So that's why I yeeted a box at Jesse. Apologies, it's hard handling things with wings. And then it was great hearing the crowd getting amped up between the AI data center.
No, they loved it.
I will never forget the chance of fuck it up.
Well, there was a point where you pissed on everything. You had a little.
I had to get rid of the AI data center, so I had some water.
Right. If you just put water on it, it'll just fucking fry up.
So, I was
out
out of water because of the bloody data AI center. And then yes, I might have relieved myself on the last building.
Dare I say the best performance out of that night for sure.
Thank you. That was
like you come out with the best characters, you come out with the best design scheme, and then you come out with the best plot.
I want to bring fun. I have so much respect for all the acts that night because they're incredible.
Oh, 100%.
And they are so sexy. I am not sexy. I'm as sexy as a sausage roll, and I mean for English people, that's damn fucking sexy. I hear you call it pigs in blankets. I'll educate you on that one next time.
We call them kolaches here.
Kolaches, yeah.
We call it colostomy bags. So like sausage rolls. So I will bring you that next time. You'll be educated in the art of sausage rolls.
Right.
Because I make a damn fine sausage roll. But I aim to bring the sausage roll of drag.
Right.
It's nice hearing because so many people over here have grown up through PBS and things like that on our humour.
Right.
So yeah, I need to bring to the table what I do best, and that's clownering. Clownering around, and I love cryptids, monsters. So that's what I'm bringing. So something a little bit different,
Right.
It's not always the most polished, but I am the turd that was yet to be polished.
Yeah, and I think also in turn, it's just like even with like the shows that we do with me and Willow and stuff, it's like there's always that one person that has that type of personality, or they bring something else to the table that changes the whole perspective of what that is. And I'm not saying there's no shade to anybody, but it is refreshing to see that there is something different than what everybody else is doing. And granted, it's like a place and time. That's totally great. If you have a certain thing that everybody's doing, that's fine. It's awesome. But there is some type of thinking process, or like some type of acknowledgement that says, what could change what we're doing in a way that kind of refreshes this whole narrative.
Yeah.
And I think that's where you come into play, where it's like it is cool, but it's also like bravery and encouragement and silly and
it's freeing.
fun.
It's that when you went into the Disney store and saw the giant pile of teddies, there was always that one person that wanted to eat them, and we were all that one person that wanted to eat herself into that pile of plushies.
Yeah,
I was that person.
Yeah. But it could be sexy, it could be wild, it could be out of the ordinary. Like there's so much like what you're doing as a creator. There's so much doors that could be opened. Some people kind of stick to a certain type of realm or a path or whatever, which is totally fine. Mm-hmm. No shade. Mm-hmm. But whenever you take those walls down and you say, you know what, I'm a character.
Yeah. The
thing that I'm playing is something that I can embody and then show to the world without any type of, what's the word, Willow? Any type of apology,
stigma
or whatever. That is a different type of acting.
What did you think of it, Willow? Because I'm being narcissistic now. I just want to hear it.
I mean, yeah, no, for sure. I think honestly, I kind of zoned out a little bit
That's
I'm
right.
not gonna lie.
No,
Wow.
that's right. I was
Just
right.
refresh me a little bit.
No, we were talking about how going into like drag performances or like any type of art.
Were you at the show on Saturday?
Right.
Were you there? Or?
No,
I
Willow-
was at the talent. I did a drag at the talent show.
Yeah, the talent show
last week.
Yeah,
So I
but
wasn't sure. I apologise. I had crazy moth eyes. So I wasn't sure if you were at the show or not.
yeah,
Right.
But,
yeah. Willow was not there at
No,
the.
I wasn't there at that one, but I did drag at the talent show. And gosh, that was tiring. I was dripping sweat completely.
That's what you do, you know.
Yeah.
No,
I
I will say I saw you at the end and I gave you a hug and I
It
said
is indeed.
very moist.
I am the
But
moist.
it was very hot. It was very very hot that night.
I am the moist gusset of drag.
No, I'm the same way too.
I'm there to make
I
you
am scared.
uncomfortable, but you know,
I am
you like
super
it.
scared because on the 27th they were like, "Are you gonna be in drag on the 27th?" I was like, "Oh fuck," because
Got
this
you now.
this is okay because I'm in the house and it is air conditioned and I'm not around people. But the 27th, I don't know. I'm gonna be fucking. It's gonna be all over my face. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look like I've been
cool in
crying.
there.
I have mascara all over my face and my beard. I'm like, ugh. It's so hot. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how y'all
I
do
don't
it.
know
It's
how.
insanity.
I just go with it. I'm just very sweaty.
Fucking crazy. Do you have any more snacks?
I do. We
Oh.
should call Joby back to enjoy.
Yeah.
We have more snacks. So I have 2 more delicacies for you all.
Joe B, we got more snacks.
I
We
have
got
more
more snacks.
2 more snacks.
2 more snacks.
We got to do it all together. There we go. So no, don't be sorry. We
Yeah,
had a
don't be
little
sorry.
break
We're
for
just chilling.
talking about Lord Cthulhu's.
Yeah, we're talking
silliness.
about Lord Cthulhu
So-
and the ins and outs of all that. But we have 2 more
So,
snacks.
are any of you a fan of musicals?
I haven't watched many, but I like musicals.
I'm going to be honest. I do not like musicals.
That's fair
except
enough.
for 2 branches of musical.
Okay.
I like Teen Beach Movie 1 and 2,
That's a good
and I will fuck with High School Musical a little bit.
We need to be careful how you phrase that because.
What? What did I say? What did I say?
Fuck with High School Musical.
Oh no! Yeah, pause. I like High School Musical. I like High School Musical. That's sick.
It's all good. No, I like alternative musicals, but I also love old-fashioned English, like
Oh yeah.
knees up, mother brown, that kind of thing, you know. Oh, a little bit of the old chim chimney true. But the wonderful Dick Van Dyke would be amazing drag name, or Dyke Van Dyck would be, you know. So anyway, I was also in a wonderful musical called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. No, that's not what happens in the average car park in Amarillo after 11. Or in
That's what I
England,
go-
it does.
That's what I use whenever I go to the bathroom at a bar. The chitty chitty
Okay.
bang bang.
Yeah, going for a chitty chitty bang bang. But they had the wonderful toot sweets, which were the sweets that whistled.
Oh.
And to bring out some, I have these beautiful sweets. These are chupa chups, but melody pops. So
Whoa.
there we go.
You said you were in a musical called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
No. Dick Van Dyke was in.
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke.
Not
and-
your dick or anything.
No, so chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Yes.
Whoa.
Benny Hill was also in it, which is awesome. So
And these whistle though.
give him a blow. And I think you have a little slidey bit at the bottom as well. I think there was. There you go. You're listening to Moshcast. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, ASMR fucking whistles.
There you go.
Crazy.
So they had this wonderful song as a toot, sweets, toot, sweets. So you'll have to look this up. It's beautiful.
That's
So
insanity.
yeah, it was they were actually faulty sweets, but they worked out that they actually whistled really good, and yeah, so there we go. And we could annoy the hell out of the teachers with one of these. So yes, these have been about since Lord knows how long. Oh, I do know, far too long.
That's fucking sick.
So you might want to enjoy those, put them in the wrappers for later, because I do have one more, and we could get in a lot of trouble for this one.
Uh-oh.
This
trouble with this one.
This is technically illegal here.
What?
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
How'd you get this over through customs,
I
huh?
smuggled them up the butt. No, no. Check that prostrate. These, you do have a variety of this.
Oh,
But-
snap.
These are Kinder
Oh
Surprise. So,
Oh, shit.
you can go into
the
Walmart
real-
when you're like a teenager and sign up for your first gun, but you cannot get this because they have a toy inside, and the powers that be deemed that it would be too dangerous for y'all because you might eat the egg and swallow the toy, and
I haven't
that's
had a
choking
Kinder
hazard.
Surprise. You've never
think
had a
I've
Kinder
ever had one.
Surprise?
So there you go. This is why they were up.
I remember when this shit went down and we couldn't get these anymore. I had two, and I got them at Kmart. I would get these at Kmart back when I was like maybe like 1997.
You gotta show it on camera.
Yeah, this thing.
Eggy.
Now they do have something kind of along the lines of this.
Yes.
I forgot what they're really called.
There was other ones I've seen even with like Mario and stuff.
Right,
with,
right.
Animal
But it's
Crossing,
not.
but,
But it's not what that is here. This is literally.
so
this
they,
is-
they have Kinder, but it's got like other stuff. And
Yeah.
it's basically
It's
just the
like
chocolate.
in half.
Yeah,
It's in half. It's like the toys on one half and
Yes.
it's like little
Yeah.
that's it. But this is how to eat it properly. So there you go.
Oh my god, it's literally just. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like a Wonder Ball.
There you go.
We
Yes.
had Wonder Balls.
Wonder Balls. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Wonder Balls.
But Wonder Balls only had candy inside.
Yeah, Wonder Balls only had hard candy inside of them.
So there you go. Would you like me to take your wrapper?
Yes, please.
There we go. I will plonk that on the
So
table.
this is what a Kinder Surprise it looks like. It's a chocolate fucking egg, literally, and there's something in the inside. I don't know if you can hear it.
I actually had some others of these that I was bringing along with Star Wars characters in. However, they got slightly mishandled at the airport.
What did you get, Willie? You already opened.
I'd got an orange pod, so I think whatever.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna.
They're xenomorphs. You get face huggers like.
Let's see.
You give it a squeeze on the sides and pop it like no, other side, in the middle.
Oh.
Would you like me to pop yours when you're ready?
Oh, it's.
There you go. And you get something to put together. Yes. You've got all gorgeous little animals, I should think, on yours. So
shit.
it's a penguin. I mean, a penguin.
Polar bear. Polar bear.
Polar bear. Freezer geezers.
Sorry, I'm eating my chocolate. It's really good, actually.
It's really good chocolate, yeah. There we go.
All right.
So please don't arrest me for breaking. I didn't do it. We didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing either, did you? There's a little penguin. And Willow's got a beautiful little polar bear.
And I think I got a motherfucking lion.
So the thing is, these obviously are the contraband. So we go to a range, and I'm currently making a like the bullets holder, but with Kinder Surprise in,
Oh my god.
because these are deadly.
Yes, I got a little baby lion cub.
There you go. Let's show the audience.
Little baby
and they
lion
have little
cub.
instructions inside.
Mine,
If you don't, you can
so you can use it for your
you can keep that. This is all. A big thank you for having me along.
Oh yeah,
And
100%.
and I know you'd like that, so you're going to keep the box as well. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's gonna definitely be in the
And
books.
just
the
to
Moshcast books.
show anyone that I was, I'm integrating. So
Oh my god.
How do you like New Mexico and Texas food?
I love it. I love
Yeah?
it. But like I say, I am an omnisexual, so
Right.
I've been having. It's really nice to have proper Mexican food, but we went to San Antonio, and so we're in San
Good
Antonio.
old Santan.
So we're going down by the Riverwalk, going San Antonio, and we.
You almost
stopped
got
off-
that shit down.
This is drawl, isn't it?
It's the
I
drawl.
said,
You
I
got the
have.
Texas drawl.
He looks. Well, I've been married to him for a while, so he's like.
Say when.
Um,
I'll be your Huckleberry. Have you seen Tombstone?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
I've also seen Deliverance.
I love Doc Holliday and that actor that plays him.
So we're in the joys of San Antonio. They're sucking on their lollipops. I love it. It's welcome to Pride Month.
Welcome to Pride Month, sucking on some whistles.
Yes. So we're in San Antonio, and we go down by the Riverwalk for a little howdy do and go get some lovely food, some good eats, you know.
Yeah.
Now the thing about the Riverwalk, it's the equivalent of, you know, every place around there. Well, not every place. There's a lot of tourist places.
Right. San Antonio is very touristy.
Very touristy, and they have a German bar and an Irish bar, and you know, you go along. They have an English bar. They have a British pub. So,
oh shit!
So I had to go.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yes. So I went in. It's safe to say my monocle dropped from my person a few times out of shock, but they do have a beautiful red phone box, as you should, and they had some wonderful entertainment, and then these giant margaritas, which, yes, they're delicious.
You also have phone boxes over there?
There's two options for phone boxes now. You either go in and make them into little libraries, which is beautiful as a community library, or you piss in them.
Or you piss in them.
If you go down to London 10, you can go down to London 10, and London has got these phone boxes, and they do smell of piss, and maybe some other bodily fluids. However, you can go there and get these wonderful tourist souvenirs for free, which are actually postcards of all the lovely ladies and people of the night.
Wow.
Yes, I got one for my elderly neighbour. He is 93. Happy birthday. If he's watching, probably not, but... and he was a bit confused because when we got the postcard, one of my relatives popped it round to his ass, and that means house. So I didn't come in his ass. So I went round his ass, and we dropped off a postcard of one of these people, and he was a bit confused why it came with TV services.
That's crazy.
So we had to educate him that it was not a television, as in the old BBC, ITV Channel 4, and maybe a bit of Channel 5 if you're feeling fruity. What it obviously was a transvestite, which is still a term somewhat used of it. But he got an education that day.
Wow.
And he has quite a collection now. So
wow.
Yes, I was at a BB No Money concert a few weeks ago, and happened to Ponston another one. So that's it was quite funny because there was a busker outside, because you know you need a nearby convenience if you're busking, and I just went in just la 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 la. And I think he thought I might have been removing it out of, oh, Lord, won't somebody think of the children? When in fact I was like, oh, my neighbour's going to get a semi. So, yeah.
Wow.
So we have some phone boxes still.
Nice.
But anyway, so San Antonio. Sorry, I went off
right.
San Antonio. English bar. They bring out some lovely grub. And I tried the cottage pie. I'm not sure if you're aware of cottage pie. We have cottage pie and shepherd's pie.
Right.
Cottage pie is beef. Shepherd's pie is lamb. England, what the f*** are you doing? That was the best cottage pie I've ever had, because it had your Texas beef, you know.
So I've been saying shepherd's pie this whole time, and it's not even, it's lamb.
Well, shepherd's pie, yeah.
Shepherd's pie is lamb.
You get some people
cottage
over here.
Pie is beef.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
It does. But so yes, they brought this out, and because it was full of the best Hereford beef, no doubt, or the old Texas tea, you know.
Right.
But it was delicious, and I got to say, England sorted it out, because we did have a scandal not long ago where they found out a lot of our cottage pie contained horse.
Wow.
Naughty, very naughty. But yes, I've got to say, for being a tourist gimmick, it was bloody tasty.
Good.
It's bloody good.
I will say this: I went to Puerto Rico and they had a barbecue place over there, but it was like one of those where they cut the meat and then like they would keep on bringing meat and they would cut it. I was like, I'll be the judge of that because I'm from Texas. I know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to barbecue and shit.
Yep.
That place was the best, hands down, place to eat fucking meat, and it was in Puerto Rico. So sorry, Texas, Puerto Rico's got on you. And that was a very touristy spot. Yeah. You know, it was like it literally said Puerto Rico de Tejas or whatever, something like that. Yeah. And I was like, Yeah, let's see about that Texas shit. Yeah, for real. And yeah, probably the best fucking meat. And they knew exactly what the fuck they were doing, and it tasted so fucking good. And they fucking went above and beyond whatever Texas would have done.
But
so sometimes it happens like that.
there we go. I'm
You know?
glad you've enjoyed our.
Oh yeah,
snacky
100%.
shenanigans
Thank you
then,
for
so-
bringing them.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
a pleasure.
jeez.
I will bring some another time if you.
The hospitality for you coming to the pod, and then the hospitality you giving us for the pod is even crazy because Gabriel did the same shit. They gave us patches and shit and said thank you for. I'm like, you don't have to do all that. We're just talking on the mic. We're just shooting the shit.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
now the audience has got some English culture, well, some British culture. So
Right.
I will bring plenty more next time. So, and if you are in the area and you'd like to try some, go to Clovis. I hope you don't mind me giving a micro plug to Penny Lane. It's a British antique store run by the most lovely lady, and she has helped supply some of these goodies, and I've brought others. And she's also opened my eyes to the fact that there's certain things that I will never get over here once I move permanently.
Right.
So,
right.
but then I have the Texas drawl, so howdy.
Yeah.
I'll
So
do it.
do you have a space in over there?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have family over there?
What in England? I
Yeah.
have some family. I
Okay.
lost my mum 2 years ago, which
Oh.
was sad. She was amazing. She was my biggest champion. She
Right.
helped me with all my costuming, and I was with her up till the end. And I do everything, hoping that she's looking down on me, going, "Oh, Rachel,
You're fucking crazy.
oh, Rachel," and it's not that she's mad. She's just
Right.
mildly disappointed.
Right.
But I love you, Mum. The fact of it, she knows that. You know,
No, they have a
she
venue up there.
knows. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She's
they have
sitting
a
on the-
venue up there that watch us when we perform. I tell this to all my friends. I have my grandma's up in heaven, and I say, whenever people talk about their family members, I'm like, she made a venue, and they're there just chilling, watching our shit.
My nanny's up there definitely. She's like, "Darling, what did you expect?" But yeah. So it's yeah. So I do have family. I am very much marched to the beat of my own drum,
Right,
which I'm good with, and I am not opposed to chosen family,
right.
which
right.
is something we need to embrace. But
Yeah, chosen family here, especially in this community, is very welcomed, and weirdly enough, a little bit more. What is it? What am I trying to say? Like it's very starting to be more modern, common.
Yeah.
Starting to be more common here in Amarillo
Yeah,
because you start seeing those fucking colors of people, and you start noticing like, oh, that's why that they are here instead of there.
Where I am in England has become very, very, very right wing. It's I'm not even going to mention the party name because it's aggressive,
Right.
and they are not very nice. And it's actually quite painful being surrounded by that, especially when your neighbours are actively like bigging up this guy, which
Right.
has put out a ton of lies. And,
Wow.
we do have our own chant for him for our pride, which is "How low can you go?" He is a LOWE as well, so it's yes. So we are the "How low can you go?" And I will be bringing to Pride a "How low can you go?" limbo, because I'm sure no one can go as low as he can.
Right, right.
But yes, so it's really weird growing up in that environment.
Right.
The first time I got involved with Pride was when I dressed up in a full fursuit to celebrate English the new marriage bill that brought in. So
Interesting.
gay people could get married. I mean,
Right.
we want them to be as miserable as everyone else. So it was great. So there was me and a beautiful drag queen under the name of Crystal Decanter. And I'm dressed up in this very dapper fox with a kind of, Heathcliff vibe going on, the big flouncy shirt and the tight pants. And we were featured on the paper having a kiss. On me, obviously, on the first
Wow.
because
On the newspaper.
I didn't expect it to quite go out because I got a knock on the door the next day and you're in the paper. And I was then questioned, but because I was in a heteronormative relationship at the time. But you're straight. Okay, if you say so.
Yeah.
But
If you think, fine, whatever.
I nearly got thrown out that day. But I pointed out that I so I'm in my fursuit. technically at that point being cis, female, and the drag performer was technically a cis male.
Right.
So that's a straight kiss.
Right.
I mean, I'm in the paper kissing, a fella, and I was told, and I do want to make this into a T-shirt or something at some point, and this will be my brand on this one. I was told this. You know what I mean? He's one of those goddamn queerosexuals.
Or what was last week's?
What was last?
You want to be? He said, "Is it a drag show, as in car show, or is it one of them?"
Oh, them he/she's.
One of them. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is to celebrate all the goddamn queerosexuals out there. So
Good. Good.
Yes. So.
Is there anything that you would like to say to the viewers or people that need to maybe hear some type of positivity, or what you would like to out in the universe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm going to speak because I really do. So I think this is important. I'm now 45. Scandalous. But I have grown up in the Christian environment. I've met people who are beyond kind, who will never judge another person, and I've met people who will judge you for how you look. Regardless, it doesn't matter what they do. It's what matters is what you do. You've got to be at peace, and as long as it's consensual, and you're not, going out your way to hurt people, and you've got to look after yourself. I mean, is that whole RuPaul? If you can't love anyone, we're not going to go down the line. But it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
And your family might disagree. I say it doesn't matter, but it does matter. But you've got to choose what's right for you. And you can't persecute yourself for how you feel and who you love. Like I say, consensual, we've all been down these dark paths, especially you're part of this community, and there are people out there who will help you. If you don't understand something, ask. There is no shame. Don't ask on Facebook. If you know somebody who's part of that group, ask in person. Go sit and buy them a cup of coffee, and we've got to be there for each other, because I don't think we're through the worst situations right now. Hate crimes towards the LGBTQIA community plus is it's high. It's not that the boundaries have been moved. It's that it wasn't this bad, and social media has given a platform to these people. They're not even allowing racism on there now, and it's not. It shouldn't be allowed. Yes, we all want freedom of speech. We all want freedom of expression. But that doesn't mean freedom from consequences. So look out for your community. Look out for yourself. If you've got questions, find your local pride group. I wouldn't say go to your local church group, because a lot of us have been through the church groups.
Right.
But there are still good Christians out there.
Right.
And the core of, regardless of any religion or any child's upbringing, don't kill, love your neighbour, don't be an asshole.
Yeah. Bars.
That's and you will meet people who will challenge your journey, but no good trip didn't come without its challenges.
Right.
And that's why I love the National Lampoon films, because it might not have the exact happy ever after that you're after, but I found mine, and I never thought it'd be in Texas or New Mexico.
Right.
Yeah, and jump at any opportunity. I've got to say that I've jumped at some amazing opportunities over the years that I never thought I'd ever. When I was a disabled 14-year-old being bullied for the sheer fact that I existed,
Right.
I've got arthritis head to toe. It was weird, and it was miserable, but I hit 17 and started jumping at these opportunities, and I haven't stopped. So, go for it.
Right
Throw yourself
on.
into life.
Amazing.
And I would say, if you want some good queer cinema, watch Kinky Boots. Fantastic film. Which is based on a true story about the Kinky Boots factory, which started making drag shoes in England.
Oh.
A wonderful film called The Man Whose Mind Exploded, who was a person who worked alongside Salvador Dali. Beautiful film. Yeah, and you know, just enjoy life. Go out, literally touch grass. You know?
Right. Go touch grass.
Yeah, you know.
Go outside.
You can go outside and listen to the Moshcast. So.
Yeah.
Go
But-
touch some
but,
grass, listen to the Moshcast.
Yeah, and don't let the people get you down on social media.
Yeah.
Because they're only doing it because they hate themselves.
They're
So,
bored.
Yeah. And
They
yeah.
hate themselves.
Yeah. And come along to
Eh?
Idle Arts. Drag brunch.
Right on.
Yes.
Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for putting your input on all the fucking bullshit I rant about. Thank you for the amazing snacks. Thank you for expressing yourself and telling people a little bit about yourself and what you do and who you are.
I feel like I owe you a coffee or a bubble tea so you can get a word in next time. So
We're working on that. We're working on it.
that's lovely. It's
I think
awesome.
I think I take the mic more than anything whenever it comes to
Yeah,
this
I
pod.
like letting you take. I feel like you've
Yeah.
always got something.
You're
to say.
the,
I'm always
the
just
support cheerleader.
Yeah.
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 Well, I banter and then Willow brings back something,
Right.
so we have a good conversation when it comes to
That's
this.
all good.
But we'll work on that. We'll work on that whenever they get on the fucking mic and start talking a little bit more for show.
We love
So
you, Willow,
yeah,
but not the G word.
yeah. Don't say the fucking. Don't
Okay,
say
I'm
ginger.
sorry.
anymore.
I apologize now. I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean it.
Strawberry blonde.
I will now prefer or reference him as Strawberry Blonde.
Right.
I'll no longer use the G word,
Yeah.
at least with the hard R.
Oh, I thought you meant Gimli for a moment. Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Cthulhu, would you like to tell people where they can find you?
I am mostly on Instagram as Lord Cthulhu. It's LAWD, as in Lord E coming. And Facebook, I've got a new Facebook because Mark Suckerturd kicked me off conveniently last year, so. And unless this is broadcast on Facebook, then love you, Daddy. And you can find me at Idle Arts for a Rocky Horror Night coming up.
Yep.
And like I say, I'm bringing something insane to the Pimps
Yeah,
and
I
Hoes
can't wait.
brunch. So yeah, you know, it's my brand of weirdness. And Portalis Pride on the 27th of June. I know it clashes with the Amarillo Pride, but if you're down in Portalis,
It's all pride everywhere, and we support it every time.
yeah, put the rainbow across the entirety of the
Right,
world.
right.
So yes, that's where you'll find us. And yeah, and then we're starting up something new soon, which I will hopefully be able to tell you more about next time if you'd like. So yes,
Way to go. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Well, Cthulhu, thank you for coming to the pod and talking with us and doing our shit and putting up with me and Willow's bullshit. Right?
Yeah,
Thank y'all for
this beef that you started.
yeah the
Anyway.
beef. I started the beef.
Anyway,
Fuck.
go
no, I
ahead
didn't
and
start
do
the
your
beef.
outro.
Nah.
Do your
I
outro.
started the beef. Yeah, we'll bring that shit back up
Do your
again.
outro.
Moist gusset.
Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next week. And like always, go fuck yourself.
This bitch hard.